Okay, Emdad.
Yes.
Welcome to the Grappling with Life podcast. Barakallahu for coming. And I know you've been, how long you been listening?
Since your first
episode, bro. Barakallahu. You know, I went to the, the prophetic grappling.
I saw in his status.
Yeah. So I went there, and there's a few people came up to us. I say us, they came up to me because they don't know who Imran is.
They just know his voice.
They just know his voice. He's like young Jamie from Joe Rogan, bro. Yeah. But technically that's Zach. So you'd be what? The other guy that works there.
The table.
Nah, mashallah, I'm joking, bro. But yeah, so they come to, listen to this. I was so embarrassed, bro. I was like, oh my God, I said this on there, and I said this on there. And they were doctors and this, that. And I was like, I was a bit embarrassed. I was thinking, I can't believe people sit down and listen to this, man. It's nuts, yeah? But I always appreciate. I know you send Imran, because you do buses on the weekends, right?
Yes.
It's you that does it?
Yeah.
Not Mosh?
Not Mosh, no.
Okay, so what does Mosh do?
He's just the...
He chills on the weekend?
No, more or less.
So this is kind of a first. So I would say a listener and a watcher of the podcast, even though it's embarrassing for me to even say it. So I appreciate you taking your time to listen.
No problem, bro.
But also, you've come on. For me, it's like the whole point of this podcast is to actually shed a light on people that are doing good things, and it doesn't necessarily have to be with grappling or whatever. And so why don't we just get started first, so we can crack the ice has already been broken. We've been chilling for a whole hour. It's been an hour, right?
Yeah.
Wow, subhanallah. But why don't you just give us your origin story? Where you were brought up. And I'll pretend that I haven't heard this before. Yeah. So
first of all, Jazakallah khair for the invite, Brother Imran. Obviously, usually people who get invited onto this stuff are people of some sort of significance.
Not really, because I'm here, innit?
So yeah, again, big Jazakallah khair. And obviously, been listening to your stuff from day one, obviously through Imran sending the links out. And it's something a bit different, which we like. And alhamdulillah, it's very good. About me, well, I don't know where to start, bro.
Start off in Brick Lane, bro. Well, Bethnal Green, right?
Bethnal Green, yeah. So we grew up in Bethnal Green, in an estate called Choudhury Street.
Choudhury Street, yeah?
Choudhury Street.
Okay, right.
Choudhury Street, massive. Shout out.
That's it, bro. They probably won't be watching this.
No,
but hopefully they would be.
They will when I
send
the link.
And if you are, get off those corners and go and train, man.
Yeah.
Not everyone in Choudhury Street is like that, obviously.
Nah, alhamdulillah. So went to a school called Bethnal Green Technology College. At that time it was called, aka known as Dainford Moor.
Yeah.
But obviously it's changed names since then. So I grew up there. And eventually moved out when I got married. About 20 years old. Got married. Moved out. Yeah.
What made you get married at 20?
Started practicing, basically.
Okay.
So obviously back in the days you are who you are, kid growing up, East London, doing all the stuff that East Londoners do. Halal stuff, by the way. Yeah, I know these man's gonna do some edits and that. I see it, bro. So I'm prepared.
On the clips, yeah?
The clips, I'm prepared, bro. I'm ready. So alhamdulillah, started practicing quite young. About, I think, 18 or 19 years old. Alhamdulillah. Started taking now. We always used to pray, but not regular. Yeah. Then we started taking it seriously. And so since then it's been...
So you thought 20, because I got married quite young, about 21, yeah? So, and what year were you born? 85?
84.
84, so I'm 83. So just a bit younger than me. So what made you think, I want to get married at 20? Because 20, when you look back at it, it's young, isn't it?
It's young.
But when you're 20, you're like, you think you're a big man. Yeah.
I think what it was a catalyst of things that brought it to that situation, because you start practicing and you're not doing what your other friends are doing.
Yeah.
You got different vices, you got different avenues to do a lot of haram stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the things was, as soon as we started practicing, the first thing we did, there was a group of us. So we said, you know what, let's go Hajj. So the first thing we did, into the first year of our practicing, alhamdulillah, made enough money to go Hajj. When I did Hajj, and the plan was, as soon as we come back from Hajj, get married, because that was the thing where you're going to go Hajj, wipe your slate clean.
Yeah.
obviously go visit the house of Allah, ask forgiveness and ask for guidance to come to the right path. And when you come back, you don't want to fall back into that same vice. So, everyone knows, look, women, females are one of the biggest things. So come back and you know what? I need to get married. So obviously, alhamdulillah, put the word out.
Alhamdulillah. So at the back signal, back signal. Yeah.
That's it.
So how long after you came back from Hajj did you get married?
I got married in 2016.
Okay.
And I went to Hajj the year before. So within about a year.
Okay, mashallah.
So I tried to get hooked up quick. And then obviously, alhamdulillah.
2006?
2006, not 16.
I was thinking,
bruv.
But my maths is bad, yeah. But I was thinking,
listen, wife's gonna kill me.
Am I miscalculating this, bro? Did I get married in 2015, bro? Because in my head, I was like, no. Then I started questioning that small second. You're thinking, am I having a stroke, bro? Because I trust his maths more than me, bro.
He's contagious.
Yeah, he's measuring things up, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, 2006.
Okay,
yeah.
So alhamdulillah. Okay.
Yeah, 2006. Got married. And then here. How many years later, man? Obviously, we had a lot of journeys, a lot of stories along the way. But we'll get into it when we, because when you ask somebody,
obviously you're still married now.
Yeah, of course.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Same person.
Alhamdulillah. It's 15, 16 years now.
MashaAllah, yeah. It's a big, that's a long time, bro.
Big support of.
You could do 16 years in prison. And
I always say that to my wife. I said, listen, do you know what? Yeah, I could have done a murder and been out.
I'd have been out.
And she's like thinking, what are you trying to say? But yeah, I think it's one of those ones. And my wife, alhamdulillah, she's been.
Is she Bengali?
No, she's from Pakistan.
Okay.
Not Pakistan, on the border.
So Afghan. So
they're Pathans.
Pathans,
yeah.
I heard they're like Algerians, bro. Shout out Salid, bro. Shout out Salid. He told me the story. Do you mind if I share it?
Go on.
But it's Pathan. So he goes, I don't know if it was him or it's a story, that he heard from someone. But there was a guy filming. He was in wherever the Pathans are,
in the mountains.
In the mountains somewhere. The guy was filming, and there's a Pathan guy like over there. So he was filming the scenery. And then the guy comes up to you, he goes, why are you taking a film of me? Like that, yeah? He goes, oh, sorry, I wasn't filming you. And then he goes, why are you not filming me? like what, you think I'm ugly or something? One of those ones. I was like, wow, that's
22.
Yeah, that's Algerians, bro. But go on, so carry on.
So, where was we before?
So, you got married.
Yeah, like I said, like
she's Pashtun.
Yeah.
And how did that go down with your family, bro? Because I know Bengalis are very, mashallah.
Yeah. It was a little bit awkward situation, but my dad, rahimahullah, he passed away, I think about 6 years ago now. He initially they weren't not agreeing, they weren't too happy, but I explained to him that, look, I want to marry somebody who's on the deen, practicing, and etc. and so forth. But I think for my father, what it was just the thing of me trying to do something behind his back rather than him knowing.
Yeah.
I think that was the main thing. So when I broke it down to him, I explained to him everything.
Did you get married without him knowing?
No, of course not. Never.
Okay.
Never would I do that. Because like my mum was all right with it, my brothers, sisters, everyone did. Look, if he's going to marry somebody, it's his choice. Whatever it is. But then obviously my dad said, okay, no problem. Then I explained to him that they're Pathans, etc. and so forth. Therefore, where they're from. They're like, oh yeah, they're very good people, very religious, etc. and so forth. So I had his blessing.
Alhamdulillah. And what do you reckon it is about? Because when it comes to marriage, Bengali, them insisting, not just them being Bengali. I'm not. This is me generalizing. I've been involved in many of these conversations with my beloved Bengali brothers. And they always go, "Oh, my dad does it. She has to be from this area." And do you know what? I'm not, obviously you're not an anthropologist, but just from as a Bengali point of view.
To be honest, I think for them, that's just me. I could be completely wrong. Yeah. But I think it's just a thing of keeping it within our community.
But why though?
I haven't got a clue, bro.
Imran, why, bro?
I'll be lying to say if I know I did.
It's fair, it's just fair.
Do you reckon it's because...
Why are you far from the mic?
The mic's on, yeah? This is Imran. The mic's on. Put the camera on me. Put the camera on me, please. The mic's on, yeah? It's on. So it's already hot, yeah? The man's got it here and he's chatting like this. Why?
I'm sorry, bro.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because maybe I probably could answer this question. Dilly Hussein.
Most probably.
That's an invite to Mr. Dilly. I know he's very busy, and this is a very lowly podcast.
Yeah, make some time for the brothers, bro.
Yeah, if you can, bro. But I would love to answer that. Get that question answered, because, bro, you know what? I'll tell you something, bro. Wallahi, bro. This is. I'm not just gassing, bro. Yeah, Bengali's got a little tender spot in my heart for some reason.
Mashallah.
Wallahi, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, same.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
There's something about Bengali. For me personally, my brother-in-law's Bengali,
Okay.
but he's like the other type of Bengali, innit?
What behind
You know what I'm talking about, yeah?
What time, bro?
You know Dakhayi.
Oh, one of them ones.
Yeah. See, he got it straight, bro.
Shout out to my Dhaka, yo.
Yeah. So
Brothers.
it's all about Tumi, not Tui. Sorry, am I saying it right?
Yeah, to me.
Tumi is
Tumi
is the respectful way,
Yeah,
innit?
the Shuddu Basha.
That's Shuddu Basha. That's
They
it,
call
bro.
it.
But no, I'm joking. I love Dakhayi. I love Sirati. Shout out to my Chittagong people,
Bro,
bro.
I beg you stop touching that.
But sorry. Sorry, I put my hands here. Right, see, I've got a soft spot for Bengali.
with Bengalis, yes, it's a love-hate relationship, yeah, but they are very caring and loving people.
100%.
Not saying it because I'm Bengali myself.
No,
but-
I've
they're
seen
back
it.
in the
But
beach,
generally,
I've seen it.
they're
Like
very-
I think I was
they can
listening
be very,
to
very hospitable.
100%. They are very hospitable.
Yeah,
So there was a guy. I was into a podcast and he was talking about Chinese people
yeah.
and how they don't like black people, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like this racism thing. But so he kind of corrected. He goes, Chinese people don't. It's not that they don't like black people. He said something like, they just don't want to like anyone else. They hate everyone. But it's not hate. It's more self-preservation. They don't want to get into. They don't want to get into trouble.
They want to mingle.
I just want to go to work, come home. He's talking about the older generation. Yeah, when they first come over here. Do you see what I'm saying? So obviously that's still racism. But for me, it's like how I experienced it growing up. I would go to my friend's house, but they were fixated about me being Algerian. Like this. But they would give me food, bro. They would give me Kabir, if you're listening, bro. I remember, I respect, like Kabir, Mr. Kabir Mia, I know he does listen sometimes. But he gave me an education into what it is being Bengali. He taught me everything. He taught me about the dialects, bro, different places in Bangladesh and Sirati, Dakhayi, even like took me to watch Kabhi Kush Kabhi Kham, even though it's got nothing to do with Bangladesh, bro. Yeah, but he gave me the whole experience, bro. I went at his wedding. I had an old woman put curry in my mouth. You know that little chicken that you guys make?
The tal.
Is it called a tal with mashed potato?
And all that
And
stuff.
then you know how you break it up in the beginning, and then the woman just literally stuck her hand in my mouth, bro. Is that normal, bro? That's normal, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
No, that's like a bit of love banter.
Yeah. And then people dashing haldi in each other, and stuff like that. Yeah. So I got the whole experience, bro. Like I remember. She got so comfortable. His mum was really, she's bless her, not a lick of English, bro. And I remember one time I pulled up outside his house, and she just jumped in the car, and she goes, and I knew to take. She said something in Bengali. I knew it meant take me to my daughter's house, who lived just down the road, didn't it? So I just drove her to her daughter's house. And she just jumped out, bro. And I just drove back. And she would just chat to me in Bengali, bro.
Yeah.
So eventually I learnt how to understand, you know, the way
few points.
Yeah, a few points how the sentences are kind of put together. And I used to go into, the shops in Brick Lane, and I used to kind of like, balani, and they would look at me like, bruv, the amount of times I get free food. And
that's the thing I was just going to say, that go into Bengali shop, if you're not Bengali, speak Bengali, you see their face like,
oh, yeah.
No
and
charge.
I think it's because you took time to kind of learn the culture. And so shout out to all my Bengalis, bro. And that's the last thing I want to say about Bengalis, bro. Now it's all about you now. So,
brother Imran, you see, brother, as soon as we come on, we get the shout out for the Bengalis.
That's it. No, but I've been shouting out Bengalis from day one, bro.
Not on your podcast, bro.
Haven't I?
No, brother.
Okay, from now on, we'll have a Bengali kind of segment, innit? Always do that. Bengali news.
The Bengali news segment.
Yeah, bro. That's the only one thing. Channel S used to come all the way. You know, when they used to raise money.
Yeah.
I used to always see like some reporter on Brick Lane with, he ain't got black hair, but his hair is black. You know, sprayed up, and he's there like, like he's showing up the umbala and. But anyway, so. coming back to your origin story, yeah? So you got married now, you came up from Hajj.
Yes.
So at this time, so between 18 and 20, what college, uni, what was your educational background?
Educational background. I went to college only for a short period of time. And then
which college did you go?
It was Poplar.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, there's a reason why everyone went Poplar. But
I went Poplar College, bro.
Is it?
No. Yeah. I done a PGC there, a night school.
Okay.
But Tower Hamlets College, right?
Yeah, Tower Hamlets Community College, that's it. Sorry, true.
So you went there, I've been for, I know it's
I only went there for a short period though, I think about
what did you
couple of
do?
months.
A-levels?
No, I can't even remember. That's how bad it is. That bad. But no, because actually, do you know when I finished my secondary school, I went back home for about 8 months.
What was that like, bruv?
Because my dad was out there. And it was just, I don't know, it was just a little break. Chilling.
8 months, bro.
For about 8 months, yeah. But the thing is, I think there was a hidden agenda. I think they wanted me to stay back home.
Serious?
Maybe.
Because you're moving sideways?
No. I was, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, you were...
Yeah, weren't one of them ones that was on a madness.
Okay, right.
In trouble, anything like that. Yeah, obviously, the usual trouble you can get into, but nothing like way off the Richter scale where you have to be like, shifted out to another country and that. Obviously, like my uncle's, my uncle had businesses and stuff out there. So I think it was the thing of trying to set me up there. But I was like, I wasn't having it. I want to come back. But obviously, my mum's back home. Spent a lot of time with her. So yeah, it was look, everyone has a story in it. Like, my childhood was like this, was like that. That's what, on the way here, I was thinking, if the brother asks me questions, I don't have none of them like, rags to riches.
You don't need to, bro. You know what? That annoys me as well sometimes, bro.
Usually what it is...
I shot this guy in the face and then I robbed this bank and now alhamdulillah, I build houses. Yeah. And I'm not trying to like...
build houses.
It sounds like I'm trying to par it. No, it's not that. But sometimes people feel that they need this kind of like...
Yeah, so, I listen to a lot of podcasts and stuff like that. And it's always, obviously, people with interesting stories. It's nice to hear that.
Yes, exactly. And I respect that as well. Yeah,
definitely. I may have certain interesting stories about my life or what I'm doing or what I've done, but for me, it doesn't seem like anything significant. Like this happened to me, and wow, and I just completely, just a normal kid growing up, normal family, bro. Yeah. We weren't rich, we weren't poor. My dad gave everything that he could. I had my brothers and my sisters.
What did your dad do? Was he a tailor?
No.
Sorry, I know I'm generalizing, bro.
Bro, man, just said tailor.
No, because I don't know how how old was your pops when he passed away?
He was 81.
81.
He was in the Singapore Army.
No way.
Yes, the Royal Navy Force, I believe it was. From that.
See, that's interesting, bro. Yeah. To me, it is anyway.
So when my father came here, he used to work on the London Underground.
So let me just go back a little bit. Yeah. So he was Singaporean Army or the British Army stationed in Singapore?
The Singapore Royal Navy, the Navy Force
of Singapore.
Singapore, yeah.
Okay, so was he a Singapore national?
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Because I've seen pictures and stuff of him in the uniform.
But he's Bengali, obviously.
Yeah, he's Bengali.
Okay, right.
So when he came over here, I remember he used to work, I think he was on the undergrounds. But I don't know to what extent. Because obviously at that time, you're not really paying attention to what your dad does. And whatnot. Obviously I had elder brothers as well. And that's what
I know Bengali dads, they give just enough information, innit?
Bro, it's just like,
man's going to work. What else do you want? Do you like your clothes?
Yeah.
Just shut up there, innit? MashaAllah, bro. That's very interesting. So I'm guessing the time that he was in the army, there was no Bangladesh, right?
Most probably not.
It might be so when did Bangladesh get the independence? You should know this, bro.
1971, bro.
Yeah, so definitely before that then.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's before Bangladesh.
Yeah.
It was East Bengal, right?
It was East Bengal? East Pakistan, bro.
East Pakistan, sorry. My bad. Sorry.
Come on,
but I'm ready to brush. So at the time it was East Pakistan?
Yes.
Okay.
So I may be getting a few facts twisted or maybe not 100%.
You'll be forgiven,
correct,
don't worry.
But if my family ever watch this, then
hopefully they will watch it, inshallah.
They better. But yeah, they can correct me. But that's as far as I know and I remember. So like I said, look, we didn't have this, rags to riches story or anything like that. Alhamdulillah, we were okay. With my dad, my elder brothers, they provided everything for us. Well, for me, because I was the youngest at that time.
Right. And how much older are your brothers?
So I've got 7 brothers.
Allahumma
and
barik.
3,
Shout out to your dad. Wallahi rahmu, bro.
and 3 sisters.
Allahumma barik. And how much older are they from you?
My eldest brother, he's in his 50s now.
Allahumma barik.
Yeah,
So it could be your
50s.
dad almost. Yeah.
Yeah, could say. But he's not.
He's not. Obviously, he's
Nobody can replace those shoes.
Of course.
They're big shoes to fill, man.
Sah, it's true.
You know, and you know when you were talking about your father before, about like, look, he'll body anybody.
Yeah.
My father was one of them people that I had a lot of respect, a lot of fear. You know, one of them ones where they just look at you.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, it's game time.
It'll change your life,
Bro. Change your life. Yeah. So, so growing up, alhamdulillah, I had not a strict upbringing, but enough to keep you keep on the straight and narrow. And when you did go off track, boy, you knew about it. Basically. So your mum would tell you, like, one of them ones, just put oil on your put oil on your body, because when you come home,
you know what time it is.
But yeah, man, alhamdulillah. For my father, he instilled a lot of things in us, which we carry true to today. You know, about respect, about honesty. And I think what it is, since, you know, when the figure of the household goes, the whole family starts to just sort of slowly, not split up, but everyone just goes their own way, because dad was the one that kept everything together. If there was any issues, dad will sort it. Now it's like, you know what,
Isn't there someone that's kind of,
to be honest,
like an older brother that's kind of like
basically, everyone's old, everyone's married, everyone's got their own life now. So I think generally we do have like some sort of committee.
Shura.
The committee. But obviously we chat amongst the brothers about certain stuff that's about here, about land and stuff back home and stuff like there is. But generally I think everyone's just getting on with their life sort of thing. And which is kind of sad in a way, because you want to have that family unit. It's nice. You know, Asians are typically known to have big families. And everyone stays together under one roof, but everyone's got their own places, before it was just coming to mum and dad's. Everyone just comes there. Even now on Eid, sometimes it's very difficult to get everyone together. And slowly, I think that's sort of going away from our...
You know why I think that? That's what I worry about. So I've got 5 kids, and I worry about when they get older, and they're all boys. So what will happen is, like with men, it's different. With girls, they kind of stick together, right? With men, our job is to go out there and... Does that make sense?
Spread your wings.
Like, and I do think about, you know, when I pass away, like what's going to happen? Do you get me? And I feel like we grow up we're in a society which it encourages individualism. 100%. Do you understand? So it's all about you. But as Muslims and as people we're losing our identity. Because we, which I hope we're going to talk about this later, inshallah, but just about this whole term of ethnic minority, that's been drilled in us. But we're not a minority, bro. Bro, there's more Bengalis than there are... How many Bengalis are there?
Quite
bro,
a few,
bro. Google that, bro. Every time you think you're a minority, Google how many people in Bangladesh, bro. And then I think of it myself.
A couple of billion, I think.
Yeah, bro. Like there's a lot. There's a way more than British. Yeah. So it's kind of like you grow up, because we're a minority. I understand where the term comes from.
We're minority here.
Here, I get it, but you're only a minority if you think that the tree has been cut. If the roots have been cut.
Definitely. So
what I try and tell Mike is, it's not about, like my dad used to always say, he says to me, you're not cut from a tree. You haven't fallen from a tree from somewhere. You have roots in it. And as soon as you ignore that, then
that's it.
Slowly, we start to dissipate and be like, we start to lose our identity, and then it becomes this lost people. Bro.
Yeah, you become something I call made in UK.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like, because they have like the indigenous English population, they blame us for them losing their identity, right? They're coming over here and all that stuff, But really, you lost it, mate.
Yeah.
You lost it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, 100%. We didn't break up your family groups. The divorce rates amongst the indigenous population, even though it's now that's seeping into our communities.
Yes, 100%.
Does that make sense?
Because they've lost their identity.
This is it, bro. So, I mean, your dad, Allah Mubarak, mashallah, done a good job with you, inshallah, and your brothers. And subhanAllah, that's a testament to his upbringing. Imagine one man. Think about it. One man, and look at what he's left behind, bro. And that's important that, inshallah, in his grave, all that you do, inshallah, is make sure you give the same. I'm sure you are doing it, you know, and even just remembering him and making dua for him, which may Allah widen his grave. And that's important, bro, because a father figure is not something that, and it's something that we try and promote on this podcast, bro. Don't forget, as a man, don't let anyone tell you that you're not worth anything. Because at the moment, which they're eroding that masculinity.
Yes.
Do you see what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's eroded and slowly. And that's why we're having problems in society is when and I don't mean a man being because every time we use the word masculinity, it's always tied with tyranny. Like if a man is masculine, he has to oppress his wife.
Yes.
Or he has to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But it's the opposite.
No.
A man can be masculine and I hate to use the word alpha because that's not within our remit here. This whole red pill, blue pill rubbish, yeah? But I mean, if you're a real man, your wife should be secure and safe from you. Protected, yeah. And honored and raised. Not the other way around. Treat her like rubbish so she can...
Just to prove that you're an alpha male.
This is the opposite of being a man, bro.
I've had these conversations with a few brothers. It's about this persona that if you're masculine, if you're a man, you have to be macho, masculine. You can't have that emotional side to it. Yeah. And I think that's wrong because men can have an emotion. Just because emotional doesn't mean I will start crying every day. Yeah, weeping and whatnot. Yeah, but it's about when you have that empathy and you have that emotional side of you, it makes you balanced.
100%.
So you'll be manly and macho when need be, and then you can be a bit more softer, a bit more emotional when it's because there's a time and place. Because with your kids, you're not always going to be
you can't, bro.
You can't. You have to lower your guard down.
The difference between a man, in my opinion, is that no one cares if it's emotional or not. For a man, society doesn't care whether you're hurt or not, whether you're upset or not. Because you just, and this is not me trying to say, hug a man but no, it's not that, because that's how we're wired. We're wired to be protectors and, does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I'm not saying don't be emotional. I'm saying the difference is don't expect, how do I put this? I'll give you an example. When I'm teaching wrestling, if a kid bleeds, so they got bleeding in their mouth, I don't react. I'm bleeding. So go and wash it out and come back on the mat. I've seen mums, but almost to tears, bro. Go, man.
He's been shanked.
It's like he's been shanked or something. Bro, relax, man. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, but I'm also not like the other way, like 300, like dash them in a forest. There's balance in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, yes, be emotional in your house. Don't show weakness outside, bro. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You shouldn't, like, I believe that as a man, outside your house, you're a lion. Like my dad used to say, lion outside, pussycat inside. And that's a whole book in one sentence, bro.
Balance.
This is it.
Yeah.
Lying outside, no one should be ramping with you and your family.
But the thing with that, the problem with that is people don't know how to switch off. So they're lying outside. When they come in, they're like a grizzly bear.
I forgot the second line of it, which is don't be lying inside, pussycat outside.
That's it. There you go.
Do you see what I'm saying? That's the balance, isn't it?
But that's how you come across a lot of people when you see them outside.
Bullies, bro.
Yeah. But then when they go, then you think it's a raw. Like, what's he like in his, if he's the same way outside as inside? And there, unfortunately, especially in the Muslim community, it's that thing, especially from older generation. They never had that thing of that tarbiyah of like, yes, they know how to respect women and stuff like that, but they never had that Islamic principle because it was more cultural.
100%.
Like, you are a woman. This the kitchen.
Yeah.
Stay there.
And I agree with that, by the way.
Don't be
I'm a fan. I'm joking.
But you could do it in a politically correct way.
No, but the thing is, like, that your woman, she doesn't have to cook for you.
So
bro.
we're gonna get
cancelled, bro. We're gonna get cancelled. No, but let me bring it back in it.
My pillows was really outside, bro.
No, but you're lying. Remember that?
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying your wife
inside the
doesn't.
yard, fam.
like your wife doesn't have to do anything for you.
No.
She want like same way you don't have to. Well, we have to actually. We have to go out and provide and do this thing.
Food, clothing, shelter.
That's basic, bro.
Yeah.
And don't clap because you've done that. That's another thing that annoys me.
That's just basic.
Yeah, bruv, don't expect to be. Well done, bruv. You look after your children. No one cares. That's what you're supposed to do.
So supposed to be doing that in the first place anyway.
Like, we're not giving out participation medals, bro. You see what I'm saying? But even the older generation, like sometimes we tend to throw the baby out with the bathwater, bro. Just say, the older generation, like, but you know what, bro? It worked. I'm not saying it was perfect, bro.
But they were built different.
They were built different, bro. And a lot of, unfortunately, I've seen this, bro. Like we hear stories, brothers. The woman is quick to divorce. The man is quick to divorce.
Yeah. It's easy now.
It's easy.
Easy.
They don't care about the kids.
No, it's just straight. Boom. Oh, I've had an argument. Okay, you know what? Divorce.
Yeah.
First thing that comes to their mind is divorce.
And that's the thing. It's like it's too easy now. And I respect that. Oh, like I think about my dad's telling like stories about my granddad, bro. And I think, man, like completely.
Back in those days, divorce wasn't even a word that was heard of. To be honest. Even if they were going through abusive relationships or whatnot, because it
beat their wives and all, which is wrong.
Because it's 100%.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but it would have been a taboo for them. It's like,
bad.
They wouldn't. Basically, their dirty laundry stays inside.
Yeah, 100%. But if you look at Islamically, divorce is very easy. Does that make sense? If you look at the
rights of the woman,
all this stuff, it's very easy, bro.
100%.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, but. Again, I try not to kind of beat up our elders because look,
they did what they had to do in it.
It's a different generation. Yeah. Because if you look at the English at that time, probably the same thing.
Yeah, maybe far worse.
Maybe far worse,
today,
bro. Yeah,
even more worse.
They couldn't even own land. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's loads of things. If you read Jane Austen novels, which I've never done, but apparently, like if you know Jane Austen, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You know, Sense, Pride and Prejudice and. Nah, it's basically Victorian England, yeah?
Okay.
And the women's rights at that time was, like, Muslim women at that time had way more rights, bro.
Of course. 100%.
Do you see what I'm saying? So,
100%.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about women's rights, bro. Because we're the experts. Shout out all the women, bro. All the sisters.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, let's get into your business side. Because I know from the brief conversation we had before, you set up a few businesses, right?
Well, yeah.
Where did that start? Like,
dabbled.
That kind of entrepreneurial spirit?
To be honest, it was never we never actually set out to do business.
Did you ever work for anyone?
Yeah. My first official job, I was an insurance broker. This was before I got married. I think I was about 17. I used to work for a company called Budget Car Insurance.
Oh, Budget. Yeah.
So I did that for about a year or two.
So a lot of communication skills learned there.
Yeah, man, all day long. I used to have all day. Plus, remember, I was the only, actually there was 2 Bengali, because the office was in Roman Road, Bethnal Green.
Oh, okay, right.
Not too far, local. Yeah. Local to my house. And actually was
it like a big call center or was it a shop?
No. Yeah, small shop.
Oh, okay.
It was a broker's employee. Because we were Bengali, we used to get all the customers. So they used to come in, you know, basically, I need this done.
All the cabbies.
All the cabbies, all of that. Yeah. So we used to always hook them up as best we could. And then what happened was I applied for another job. I was what's it called, bruv? A network frames engineer for BT.
Right.
So basically, you know, like BT have these exchanges.
Switchboards or exchanges.
They're called. So inside there, they got all of these like, bro, I can't even
wires
and all that stuff. So basically connecting up all of your internet, your ADSL, PSTN, all them wires. So I was doing that for a while. I was a contractor actually for them for, I think for about a year and a half.
Did you do a course and stuff?
Nah, bro. It was one of them like agency jobs, innit? So they were looking for network frames engineer. A couple of my mates got in. And it was at that time I
So
started.
you didn't know anything about...
Nothing.
So what were you doing then, bro?
Bro, we went in there. They gave us training one day. But it's simple. It's an easy job.
Go on.
Basically, so you got the codes.
Yeah.
Take one wire out. Put another wire in. Solder it. Done. That's all it was. Nothing too technical.
Was there, well, you know those little green boxes on the road?
That's for the outside engineers.
Right.
But it's similar thing, but inside the block. But it was dead easy, bro.
There's one in Mount Pleasant, isn't it? Did you go to that one?
They've got them everywhere. So
but you never know. Like, it's weird because if you're not looking for it, like it's on some weird places.
Yeah, you'll never know. So we used to go around every day they used to send us on email a list of jobs and what exchange because we were contracts. So we go to Mile End, up Green Street, Bloomsbury, in the actual tower, bare places we used to go. And just basically connect all that up. And then after that, what happened? After that, bro, I had loads of jobs in between. One of them was because when you start practicing, it was like there's certain jobs you can't do, certain jobs you can do. You know, that's so you
gravitate around the jobs that allow you to pray salah and take time.
And then what happened was, I think in 2013, we went on, and obviously I was quite involved with a lot of charity work as well.
Right.
With a couple of charities, but one charity I was with them for about a good 6-7 years. That's where I met.
Human Aid?
Yes. We started out as just a volunteer, but to be honest, the one thing that attracted me to it was, I don't know if you gave me, the aid convoys. So
did you go?
Yeah,
the first one.
We've been a couple of times. Yeah.
Did you go through Algeria, bro?
We went.
The first one
in 2013 was the first one that I went on. There was one previous year, I think, the 2013. I think 2013 one is the one that I went. We took 10 ambulances. We drove from here straight into Sham. Alhamdulillah.
Right. So how did you go though?
Bro, we drove through...
Did you go through North Africa, bro?
No. We went through...
Because the first one, I remember they went through Algeria.
That's some long route, bro.
Yeah, okay.
That's some long
So you went through Europe, right?
Europe, yes.
Right,
all the way through Europe, through the Alps.
No, Astaghfirullah. They went to Palestine.
That's a
different one.
That's a different one.
Okay. You went to Sham,
So that's the first one. And alhamdulillah, we stayed there, I think it was a 2-week journey. Alhamdulillah, went there.
Just to Turkey, though?
No, we was inside.
Wow.
We went. Alhamdulillah, we managed to get permission to go because we was registered NGOs and stuff like that. So we went in there. Obviously, we saw the situation. And that's when it was like, you know, that, like, what are we doing? Like, subhanAllah, like, we've come all this way with like a blanket and like a food parcel. Like, we felt like such wastemen.
Yeah. I was going to use the word wastemen as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand exactly.
Like, and it's like, bro, people...
Was it in winter?
Yeah. So when we went there, but the hospitality of these people, wallahi, another level. We're here giving them food. They're like inviting us into their tents, giving us tea and all that. We're seeing this stuff, bro. And it was just like, wow. It was a huge eye opener. So from there, when I come back, it was just like, you know what? I have to do charity work. Something, because you know when you get attached to something, and then you forget about worldly life. You think to yourself, you know what? Okay, yeah, we can make this money, but then always in the back of your head, I've just seen, because that obviously that effect lasts for a while. You know when you see stuff on TV or somebody sends it to you or you see it, you feel a bit sad, you donate and that's it. But when you're seeing it live, you can't really forget that. There are some stories that happened there, but I think that's for off-air stuff. But it was a crazy experience. And I think we've still got videos and clips of stuff that we did out there as well. But it was an amazing experience, which sort of gave me a little catalyst to like, you know what, purpose of life sort of thing. It wasn't just
an awakening.
Awakening, or just to basically humble yourself, come back down to reality. Think that, look, you know what? Look at the situation of the ummah. If we say that the ummah is one, if one part of it's feeling pain, we should be feeling a little pain. Not saying that that's it now, let go of everything and then think it, but have a little cause of concern, do whatever you can within your remit, whatever Allah's blessed you with, the gifts that He's given you with. You may not have a lot of money, but you may have connections, or you may be able to do something that can, you know, help them in some sort of way. So that was in 2013. So when we come back, myself and two of my mates, we opened that takeaway.
Okay,
the authentic curry pot, which is still there now, but I think they've changed names now. So we ran that for a couple of years.
So the first time you ever ran a business?
Yeah, my own business. And then at that time I started, when I come back, I started bus driving as well. Just before I went to
So what buses you drove?
I do the people are gonna like follow me.
Okay. Is it
Night bus.
Oh, night buses, yeah.
Oh, well, all the crackheads come up.
What's the, okay, can we
Yeah, go on.
lighten it up a little bit, yeah? What's the most hilarious thing you must see all sorts on the night bus, man.
Bro, do you know when I was listening to that podcast,
Yeah.
he's saying,
Yeah.
he's we need to call him.
Yeah.
We can get him on. Is he allowed? Bro, I'm driving a bus.
Yeah, baiting your life up, bro.
Phone.
Exactly, yeah.
But you see crazy stuff, but I think more it's a weird one because you know when you're driving, yeah, bro, especially the buses, you're not doing speed. Yeah, you're driving and you're driving through the city, you're driving through rural, you know, like Walthamstow, Hackney.
Yeah.
And you see the different areas and you see the demographic of the people and you see how
to change.
it changes.
Yeah.
So first you be in Hackney, everyone would jump
I'll give you
on.
an example. What's that bus? 38. You know the 38?
It goes through Piccadilly.
So 38
I
goes
do
from
that
the gun mile, yeah? All the way up to Tottenham Court Road, right?
Yeah, Tottenham Court Road.
I remember I used to get on.
It goes to Victoria.
Victoria, but I used to get off at Tottenham. So I'll just give you an example, yeah? I don't know, you're probably my age, yeah? So do you remember there's that shop we used to get Averexes from, bro, in Tottenham Court Road? If you're a G, you'd know that, bro.
Probito.
Something like that, bro. I can't remember the name, but it's that guy, bro. Iranian guy, I think.
Yeah.
So we'd get on a Clapton Pond.
Yeah.
And then you
Is that when you put the money in your socks in case you get robbed?
Yeah, that's all the time, bro.
That's standard.
all the time. Yeah, standard, bro. But you're not carrying it. But it wasn't like, you're not getting robbed by a knife point.
Yeah.
You're just getting stomped out, bro, which is fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting stomped out, yeah. So you'd go, so it was like Clapton Pond, Mare Street, yeah. And then it kind of, I can't remember where it goes from there.
Yeah,
Ballspond Road, right?
Yeah, Ballspond Road. Angel.
Yeah, and then it goes from Angel to...
starts getting bare at Angel.
Shaftesbury Avenue. So as soon as it hits Angel...
Yeah.
Because Angel's still rough. There's the rough part which people don't get, bruv. Yeah.
Angel.
You're getting shanked in Angel, 100%. Yeah. And then that long road that goes all the way down Cali or not that way. So you go down to Shaftesbury Avenue, yeah? Rosebery Avenue.
Rosebery Avenue, go straight and then you come back to near Oxford.
That's right. So that stretch, that's when I told you, I don't know if you remember, I mentioned about that homeless guy who turned out to be undercover cop that was on the bus.
Okay.
He was on the bus. He was a homeless guy. Straight. You look at him, he's homeless. No one sat next to him. Shaftesbury Avenue, he gets up and he starts searching, man. Like he was, I don't know, uniformed police officers come on and they knew he was on the bus. So he got up and he starts chatting to them. No, he's not on this bus. And then they both got off. I was like, it turned out, we looked at, you look out the window, he's got a badge and everything on underneath. Anyway, so
they must have been looking for somebody.
Probably, yeah. But then after Shaftesbury Avenue,
it's calm.
It's just straight sailing, innit? And then it gets a bit busy in Oxford Street and all that stuff, yeah? So I can imagine you must see all
crazy stuff, bro.
What's the worst kind of area? Worst time is probably school time, innit? But you don't do nothing. You don't do school time.
I started off doing day buses. I did day buses for about a couple of months. And then I said, you know what, it ain't
school
happening.
kids long,
and then, the reason why I changed from day bus to night bus was obviously my father at that time wasn't too well. So I was trying to look after him. And obviously I used that as an excuse because I was opening my business.
Right. The curry pot.
The takeaway. So I wanted to go part-time.
Right.
So I said, look, X, Y, and Z. There's no problem. Can you do Friday, Saturday nights? I'm like, boom, shot, perfect. Because you're not missing no Salah, no Jum'ah, no header. Imagine, bro, I've missed Jum'ah once. My whole day was just you're brewing.
It's heartbreaking.
I'm not saying that, I'm the most pious person, but Jum'ah is Jum'ah, innit?
Yeah.
When you miss Jum'ah, you feel
I know mans that are shotting that will make Jum'ah. You don't pray at all, bro.
They'll be like, you didn't pay Jum'ah. Are you a kafir or something, bro?
One of those ones.
But as soon as you come off, you're lying on boys.
That's it. Exactly.
But I mean, missing Jum'ah was like, it was just peak because you feel. I'm not saying I'm the most holiest person, but it's, you feel
because you're prioritizing something over what is fard, bro.
Yeah,
and that burns. That should burn you anyway.
when I went part-time, jackpot, Saturday night, Friday night, Saturday nights you do. And the money's a little bit better as well because you're doing night shifts and stuff like that. And that's it. I was there.
So what time did you finish? Like, what time did you start?
So usually we start about 11:30.
Okay,
latest,
so not too bad though, man.
and then you finish about 4 or 5. Or I'll start later about 1 o'clock in the morning and I'll finish about 5, 6. So always about 5
Which one did you prefer?
Them ones. Because they're the ones that I only do. They're called 2-rounders. So you do like from Walthamstow. So I do the 73s, N73s. So I go from Walthamstow to Oxford Circus. So Walthamstow, Oxford Circus, back to Walthamstow. Oxford
Do you ever
Circus.
forget the turnings and whatnot?
Bro, you know what?
You're on autopilot.
But yo, bro.
Yeah.
Autopilot isn't even the word, bruv, yeah? If you tell me now the names of the roads,
You don't know.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Just tell me, bro, next to this shop,
Yeah.
Bro,
What about going toilet, bro? That always used to think. Do you ever like?
nah, because you've got, when I get to, it depends on what route you're doing. If you're doing the 38s, you've got toilet on one end, Walthamstow. We've got a little canteen
Right,
and whatnot.
yeah.
And then when you get to Victoria, you've got your bus driver toilet.
So how long is that ride though?
About an hour.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, hour.
So
It's nighttime,
how
though, don't
so
forget, bro.
okay,
So from Walthamstow Central.
that's the terminus, yeah?
yeah.
Victoria's the terminus.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I do the 73, so I'll go from Walthamstow to Oxford Circus.
Yeah.
You know where the Marks and Spencer's is? No, not Marks. Is Marks and Spencer's?
Oxford Circus. The
Yeah.
Debenhams and them
Debenhams,
sides.
yeah, that big
the
one.
big one, yeah.
Round the side, you see all them buses lined up
Oh, yeah.
opposite the McDonald's.
Yes.
So that
Bro, you know how long I ain't been there, bro? Bro, when's the last time you went Oxford Circus, bro?
I was there last night, bro.
Long ago.
Bro, in college, I used to be there. I'm like, what am I doing here, man?
Mm.
When's the last time you went Oxford Circus, bro?
Long time ago.
Do you remember? Where did you used to go to do? What would you
There's
do?
nothing there, bro. The only time we used to go, I remember, the odd time is like
Eid or something.
Eid
It's just
shopping.
before- Eid shopping,
Eid
yeah.
shopping.
But that's a
Trocadero.
Yeah.
Trocadero.
And
Do you know
then-
Trocadero, bro?
Bro, come on, Trocadero.
If you want
Sorry.
beef, go to
That's
Trocadero.
beef
Bro, I was
Yeah.
just going to say that, bro. I remember we had
Because Southmans are there. You can always tell, but I don't even have to like ask.
Shout out to my Somalian brothers though.
Yeah.
They're always there.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
always there. And bruv, they were in
You're looking at
packs.
what? Early 2000s. But
Yeah.
look, if you guys got Air Max 95s, he's from South London, bro. Yeah? You don't even have to ask, bro. If he's got big, you know those big Avrexes,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
from South London.
South
bro.
London,
Don't
shit.
ramp with them.
That's
Do you get
it.
me? Was it Tottenham guys? They're kind of like Hackney guys, yeah. So you can just smell them, bro. You could just tell, bro, he's from Tottenham. Bro, I've almost got shanked in Trocadero by a Tottenham guy, bro.
Why? Because he smelled.
No. I'm not even like, it's not even a smell as in like, he smells bad.
Like you can smell the
He's
aura.
from Tottenham, bro. You look at him in his face.
Tottenham.
Yeah, he just wanted to shank me, bro. He was just looking at me like, I remember
Why does everyone want to shank you, bro?
No, because you know what it is?
Got that faith, innit?
But Emdad, honestly, you know when you're in your teens, yeah, you're always 1 or 2 days from getting shanked.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, yeah. Like
But
walking
no,
out on road, and
saying
if you
that-
dress a certain way.
But that's if you're from the ends that you grew up in.
Yeah, exactly.
Where we grew up,
Yeah.
there wasn't there was never a fear of getting shanked.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking,
Yeah.
growing up in my teens,
Yeah.
there wasn't a think though I'm gonna get stabbed. You're
Yeah.
getting to fights,
Yeah.
fist fight. At our time, it was I think the worst was remember the Lucas Aid bottles? They used to come in
Glass bottles. We were just
Yeah.
talking about that the other
and then
day,
you
bro.
smash it, but the thing it doesn't shatter because it's still got the case on it.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, them days, bro.
Yes. So
Not to say that we was ever in any fights or we was bad man or anything
bro,
like that,
it's
but,
long enough that the police can't do nothing. Anyway, it's fine.
but
But
you don't know my history, bro.
But you know what? Like that age, 14,
Yeah.
15, 16,
Troublesome.
17. If you like, for example, look, we grew up in London, yeah?
Yeah.
There's a certain way we like to dress.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know, what was it back in the day? But you got your. What do we used to like to
Bruv,
dress?
I remember around our ends, it
What
was
was-
all about off-key Moschino.
Off key. I could
Icebergs,
never wear all that, bro. It's too
Moschino, all
expensive.
of that
I'm not
stuff.
dropping £100 on the shirt, bro. Off key Moschino, them tight, shiny jeans. Remember them shiny jeans, bro?
Bolt blue, spliffy.
Bolt blue, spliffy.
What's the other one?
What about the trainers? What trainers we used to wear, bro?
Trainers, it was all TNs.
TNs. Air Maxes as well,
Air
bro.
Maxes. To be honest, I wasn't really a trainer guy, so bro, I was just like,
Whatever's good.
Whatever mum can afford, bro.
Yeah, whatever,
It was one of
whatever's
them
good.
ones.
But so if you dress like that,
Yeah.
you're just looked at as someone who's
Specific.
a specific demographic.
Yes.
So you're gonna get attacked, bro.
Yeah.
If you dress like a nerd or searched, I jump up. Remember those jump up and down
Oh,
situations? You know what that bothered me about that thing?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't got no ambition, bro. You're looking for change, rude boy. Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Imagine your dead note.
That's what I'm saying.
You're jumping up.
I'm like, bro, have some ambition, rude boy. But you made me jump up and down. What for? What 6p, rude boy? But I'm telling you, wallahi, this happened. I think it was me and Rashid.
Bro, you know you're speaking. I'm getting like
Flashbacks,
hundreds of stories coming back, bro.
Me and Rashid, yeah. Check this out. It's my brother-in-law. We used to go to the same school, yeah. And this guy pulled, like, it was a shop that was closed. So you know the shop front. It kind of the door you have to walk in to open the doors. I mean, it's like a little enclave, or I don't know what you'd call it, like a whatever, yeah. So he's pushed me in there. I'm in my school uniform, bro. So he's like, but for me, you know, when people used to stop me, I never used to be scared because I never had anything on me, bro.
You're like
pocket money. My dad was like, get out of here, bro. You get school dinners. Why do you need pocket money, bro?
Exactly.
But sometimes he'd give me something to catch the bus and I'll walk it. So I'd use that bus money to kind of whatever, innit? So I had 6p. Wallahi, I'm not joking. It was about 6p or maybe 2 5p's. Yeah? I forgot they were in my pocket, bro.
Yeah. but you're thinking your man ain't got nothing.
I've got nothing. What's he gonna do? Like, do you get me? So I've jumped up and down. He's like, yeah, give me that. So I took it out and I went like that. And it was I think it's 2 5p's or a 6p. I can't remember. Don't quote me on this, yeah? He looked at it. He looked at me.
He slapped you.
He's like, no. He goes, just give me that, man. He's walked off.
Bro, he took that money.
He took that I'm trying to think, what could you get for 10p? Probably an ice pole.
2 Fredos, bro.
2 Fredos, an ice pole.
A lollipop.
A lollipop. Yeah, bro. Or 10 penny sweets, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, man must have been.
Yeah, bro. There's good times though when you get robbed and it's like,
you ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing. And then they was doing this, be like, I remember I saw a guy get robbed on the bus. They gave him his phone back. What? He goes, your phone is dead, bro. He just gave him his phone back.
He wasn't thinking yes.
Yeah, bro. It's like,
but you know what? One thing about like getting robbed for your phone or whatever, or even losing a phone. Yeah. To be honest, the phone isn't the big issue, bruv. It's the contacts.
Because back there's no cloud. There's no cloud. No, but even back, remember, there's no cloud. Yeah.
Everything's saved on the SIM.
Everyone's on the SIM card.
And you could only have like 200 numbers.
Yeah,
that's it. Block.
Give my SIM back. Take the phone.
Yo, take that phone. Just give my SIM back. Nah, bro.
Take the phone. Give my SIM.
There's always that waste man. It's like, nah.
Although they take it and snap it.
They snap it in your face like that. Gosh. You wetty. Get out of my face. Yeah. Good old times, man. Now you just you lose your life, bro. This is do you see what I'm saying, bro?
Now this is like, bro, if you need,
they're shanking you over nothing, bro.
If they cut, but I think the other thing, like it's all about your persona as well. Yeah. If you walk in the streets and you look that way, or you sometimes when you're
kind of like
if you do like straight away, bro, I can walk into different areas and I know, inshallah, nothing's gonna happen to me. Yeah, because bro, I'm not about that life. I don't look like I'm about that life. I might dress with a hat or hoodie or whatnot. Yeah, but when the people see you, they'll be like,
but they don't even see you.
Yeah, because you're like because they're like their eyes are like radars.
They're mashallah, bro.
I spot. Bro.
I went to Badet Estate once. You know Badet Estate?
Yeah.
You know what it's like, yeah? You just lived there, yeah? I went to Badet Estate once, and you know that masjid in the middle?
Yes, Masjid Lane.
I was walking. I walked in. There was nobody there, but there's people there. Does that make sense? Like you'd feel like eyes on you.
That little corner.
Like there's aunties looking at you. Because you're a stranger, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's first time in London, I've never experienced that before. Like I walked in, but then you start going around corners and you see, and I goes, what? There's this like, just things going on. It was midday, bro. And there's bear shotting going on.
Yeah, it's standard. That's normal.
But it was so strange to see it because I was so, you know, when you're out of that life, and then you kind of cross path
again,
and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. This is what it must feel to be, how do I put it, middle class in London, bro. And then they kind of, because when they see when you see someone getting shanked on TV, in my head, I don't think, it could be one of my kids, because I know that kid, there's something happened. It's not straightforward.
There's always a backstory.
There's always a backstory. And I'm not saying 100%. They deserved it. That's not what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of innocent people getting.
Yeah, 100%.
But there's always, we know we've grew up in areas.
There's always a backstory, or he's affiliated to somebody.
Something, or maybe it was even a mistake that his cousin was this, or his dad done this, or whatever it is. So It's nuts, bro. But I can't even remember how we got to this situation, bro. What was the bookmark?
It was the bus story.
The bus story, yeah.
yeah.
So buses is where all of London mix. Don't you think?
Bro,
so you
look.
got the guy going into city, then you're gonna. Do you see what I'm saying?
Bro, look, like I told you, when you're driving the bus here, you go for different areas. You know you're in Hackney because no man's paying.
Yeah. What do you do for someone?
Bro, I don't look. Me personally, as long as they, do you know what? Do you know what the worst thing is? Yeah, bro. To be honest,
But you don't know if. How do you know if
bro,
they've
bus
paid
drivers
enough,
don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't get paid enough for me to
shanked.
sit there and
Yeah.
say,
Get off the bus.
"Get me your pass."
Yeah.
Bro, who's got time for that? Man's gonna say, "I'm not gonna give a pass," and what? Am I gonna fight you?
Yeah, that's long.
What am I gonna do?
What's
Turn
the training like? What did
So,
they say to you in training?
They say that look, if it's don't get into a confrontation. Yeah, first and foremost. Yeah, nobody will. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, if you tell them, look, where's your pass? They're like, allow me, boss, in it, man. Allow me in it. But I'm like, so why didn't you come on in the first place and say, boss, look,
Yeah, please allow me. Yeah.
I've lost my pass. Anything. You know what they'll come and do? They'll come on the bus with all the drip in it, all the stuff from like the markets and that.
Yeah,
Gucci hats and that.
Yeah. Bucci.
Yeah, bro. Bro, the worst is when they come and they start kissing and I'm like,
It's a bus, rude boy.
yeah. So then I'm like, bro, you know when you pull up to the bus, you can already tell.
Yeah.
He's not paying, he's paying. He's paying. You already got it, man.
Yeah.
So I just, So they'll come on that. I'll be like, boom, 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 boom. Yo, blood. They'll be like, yeah, you tap your oyster. Oh, brother. And they always try to use the Aki.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Yo, Aki, bro. I said, bro, you just walked past me, like disrespecting me. If you'd come on to me first and say, boss, you know what, brother, allow me.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Yeah.
No one. They don't even put transport revenue out there.
It's like 10p, innit? Like last time.
No. But it's gone up a little bit.
It's gone up. But what I'm saying, I took a journey because I don't know how it works. Like,
Yeah.
I don't catch the bus for this specific reason.
Yeah.
Like I don't like brushing shoulders with man them like that,
Yeah.
bro.
It's
Like,
quite mad.
It's mad, bro. It's too much, bro.
It is.
And I'm not. I have to say something. That's the thing. I'm not saying like I'm ignorant or something, but if you see someone getting bullied, and I think I've got a very warped view of what London bus is. I'm sure it's not like that, like all the time. Yeah,
No,
but,
it's not really.
Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? But for me, you know, like I remember all the bad things, innit?
Yeah.
So I got in on Lee Bridge Road and I come off from Clapton. It charged me 10p. Is that
No. So what? Did you pay on your bank card?
bank card? Yeah.
I think they charge you. It's about £1.50.
Yeah.
If I'm
But it was 4 stops though.
Yeah, so no, it doesn't matter how many stops. So brother Sadiq Khan,
Yeah.
yes, man, he made it that basically in 1 hour
You can use it as many
you
times.
can use it as many, because some people are like, they're jumping off one bus, catching a connecting bus, they're paying like £1.50, £1.50.
Oh, okay.
It becomes quite
Right, of course.
when it's
Yeah.
pay as you go, it's quite a bit of money. So it's within that 1 hour. Imagine if I jump on a 38, if I jump off at Angel or wherever, I can jump on another bus within that 1 hour. I'm
I'm
okay.
just paying 150.
I'm just paying that 150. So that's how it works,
why-
really.
Maybe I'm missing.
Bro, do you
But
ever
yeah.
jump off the bus and get like a kebab or something, just park on the road?
But all the time, brother.
Serious?
Bro, if you don't know about night drivers, we do it legally, by the way, yeah?
Yeah.
So,
If there's no one on the bus, obviously.
Mohammed, if you thought I was bad with food, yeah, he's the food connoisseur, bro.
Yeah.
He's check his story, bro.
Do you know what?
easy eats.
Bro, every day.
in the name, brother.
Every day.
Yeah.
These guys go out and eat.
Is it?
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. But listen, brother Mohammed, obviously now I've met you.
We
and
need
that,
to do
yeah?
something.
Bun him, yeah?
Yeah.
Man will invite you
Yeah.
to all the spots.
Cut the middleman out, bro.
Yeah, usually it's all the shops that we've, alhamdulillah, made or,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
we built. We built very, very good reputation by then. But anyway, going back to that story, just
Yeah.
before I forget, yeah? So the bad man will come on, he'd be like, kissing his teeth and all that. Remember, and he's with a girl as well. The girl's tapped.
Oh, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
so the girl's tapped
He's
now, yeah?
flexing, blood.
So she's gone. I said, I've got no problem with you. You get off the bus. He's like, why?
Ooh.
I said, brother, you never touched. Bro. I said, but why are you saying that to me now?
Yeah.
My point is, if you come on, bro, you're with your girl.
Yeah, humble it,
whatever,
innit?
yeah? If you're that big man with all Gucci, brother, you should be in your own whip
Yeah.
or Uber Lux
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
You get me? Not coming on with like, no, and then you come on, it's like, yo, brother, allow me, innit? Allow me, brother. Allow you for what?
You're mashing up his flex though, bro.
Bro, I don't care, but because
his fault.
you've come and disrespected me though, bro.
Yeah.
You come on, kiss you, not even like one of them ones. You know one of them ones where you do that, and you're like, right, cool.
Go.
God bless.
My nose.
Yeah, mama, doing all that roadman stuff. I said, listen, bro, because you know because they see you driving a bus with a beard and that, and
Yeah.
they're thinking, this is some
You don't know
bicep.
English.
Somebody's know English by something. They're like, blood, yo.
Yeah.
And they're like, thinking, yo, what's going on? Yeah, bro, you need to tap your oyster. There was one incident that's funny, yeah?
This is night bus, yeah?
Yeah, night bus, yeah. But generally, you know when people think night bus, it's not mad. But there's no people, to be honest, really. You've got certain spots where you're going to be busy, like the Angel Stations and stuff like that. But generally, bro, the buses are dead. Now they've made the tubes 24 hour. So people are thinking...
is it 24? Bro, I do not live in London, bro. I don't know any of this,
certain stations or certain lines, they run 24 hours. So they think, yeah, an hour and a half on a bus or like 10 minutes on the train. So they'll jump on the train anyway.
And it's £1.50 still.
I think the train's a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know because I don't pay for my travel because we got the...
Oh, you got the golden ticket, yeah? Do you even use public transport, bro?
Hardly, rarely. But sometimes I do, you know, when like, you know, you can't be able to take your car or you go into a place where there's no parking, there's congestion and that, bruv, I'll pay that £1.50.
Like when you're working, doing the building stuff.
Generally that
it's van.
I've got my car or I'll go with my partner's car or whoever, or we'll make ways, whatever. So there's one incident when I was doing the day bus. So these kids come on the bus and that, they're like, oh, I've lost my pass. Can I get on for free? I'm like, okay, your two mates can go on because they've paid, But if you can tell me the name of the bus, the brand, you can jump on free. He said, yo, how am I going to know that? I said, it's on the front of the bus. So my man jumped off. Shut the door. And his mates were laughing.
You're an OG,
His mates were creasing. And you know what? To be honest, sometimes...
You're deep!
Tell
me let it back on, please.
What, let him back on? I'm gone, bro. Let him back on, I'm gone.
To the next stop, like.
Yeah, as soon as I pulled off, bro, I'm gone.
Listen, raggo, bro.
Shout out to all my bus drivers. You know who you are, bro. We do sometimes you do stuff to entertain yourself. It's quite a... Not lonely job because you're on your own for long periods of time.
So you get back problems and stuff, bro, from sitting.
I was off for a while. I've got a nerve impingement and whatnot and all that, but that's a whole nother different story. But the seats aren't that comfortable.
You're deep. That's some OG stuff, bro.
Minimum effort as well. He's not arguing, bro.
But that's smart, bro.
Check the bus there.
No, but the thing is though, you know when I first started bus driving, I used to get proper antsy and proper angry. Then one senior driver said, hey, listen, why are you stressing yourself? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, he said this to me.
Please tell me he's an old West Indian man, please.
Yeah.
They're my favourite.
They're relaxed.
Can I tell you a story about a bus driver, bro?
Go on.
You know, back in the day, we used to have scratch cards. Do you remember those scratch cards? Yeah. So what we used to do, you probably know this, the skill, you'd get two, you keep one, you don't scratch it, you cut out the squares and you stick it on,
The travel cards.
Yeah, do you remember the travel cards? Bro, I used to get artistic with that, bro.
The thing is, remember, there's weeks when the colours change of the thing. So you got to make sure you have enough of the different colours.
But sometimes if you're good with the shading, so for example, 6 to 8 is very hard.
Yeah.
The 6 making it to 8, but there's like 4.
The 8 to the 6, the 6 to the 8, you can.
Yeah, but it's tough.
Making an 8 out of a 6, I mean.
Bro,
but it's tough. There's a few numbers that you can get away with. But anyway, so I'm coming, Hackney Down Station, There's one bus driver, bro. Bruv, he's a G, bruv. Yeah, but he doesn't smile. He's a West Indian guy, bruv, I don't know if he's Jamaican or whatever, but I come on the bus. And you know, remember those the wallets?
Yeah.
Bare of them in there, So I've gone bang. Sometimes you just flash it and the guy don't care, innit? I've gone like that. He had time that day, bro. He goes, come here. He goes, give me your bus passes. Fake. Bruv, he started just dashing it and I'm going red, bro. He goes, have you got a microphone in there? For upstairs,
Tanno,
But Tanno, so he goes, there's a stupid boy here who's trying to get on the bus for free. It's his fault. So we're going to be about 15 to 20 minutes. Brother, how are you going to take 15 to 20 minutes? Everyone's old West Indian lady gunning me out. Bengali woman's gun. I got to go. Bro,
that's the worst.
Last time I did it, bro.
You learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson. I was like, nah, bro.
He taught you the hard way.
Yeah. He smashed it though, bro.
That's the
Mashallah.
one.
And bro, remember back in the day, and then there was those old flexing guys who bring out £20. Remember we used to give change?
Yeah. Bro. I remember when we first started bus driving.
Did you get?
Because we used to carry this little change. But I thought that was so dangerous though, bruv,
But you're getting robbed. How much change did you get?
No, so they say that you should have a minimum of a £10 float change, Bruv, nobody keeps changing, bro. And you got the same people that get on the bus day in, day out, always come.
Yeah.
Bro, first thing in the morning, £10 note. I said, look,
just go.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah,
I can't let you allow, because this is when I first started. I can't allow you on the bus. The devil is, I'll pay for it, or I'll do this. Or I said, you know what? Leave your £10 here. By the time you get to the V, if I get enough change, then I'll give you it. But you're never going to get it.
But it's a myth though, bro.
Yeah,
it's too much, man. It's like, but then some guys flex it on purpose, bro. Or like there's fake notes or whatever it is. Stuff, So yeah, bus driving is like, mad, I remember thinking to myself, I'd never want to be a bus driver in my head because just because of the drama, bro.
No, that's the thing. This brother, the old school driver, said, look, bus driving is what you make it to be.
Yeah.
If you want trouble, you get trouble straight away. If you're not bothered, don't let it get to you. Sometimes it's hard, but it depends on your demeanor. So every time someone opens it, hi, thank you, boom, 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 boom.
But now you don't have to chat to them now, though.
Bro, I haven't chatted to them for the last 5-6 years, brother.
But sometimes, you know, I got on the bus the other day.
As soon as I pull up to the bus stop,
you're invisible, bro.
Bro, I open both the doors, the front.
Now you can get in the back, innit?
And now it's free. But generally, they come on, and I'll just look the other way. You just look, last one on, thank you, boom, drive, and I'm gone.
Yeah.
There's been shifts, bro, where I haven't, from one end to another end, I haven't opened my mouth. Obviously, breathing now.
Yeah, but you can breathe through your nose as well, bro.
But basically, I didn't speak to anybody. And I get to the other end, and I'm just like thinking, wow, that was a nice shift, bruv. But it just takes that one person.
Do you listen to podcasts and stuff? Or are you allowed to?
I listen to podcasts
obviously on your break.
On my break,
Obviously, you have to.
On my break.
You need to pay attention to.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention to things.
What about
my break's 20 minutes, your podcast hour and a half. You do the maths.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
You know what I mean? So I have to listen to it in segments.
In segments, of course, bro, of course. But also, like that bus, what's the mileage like? What's the kind of
the new buses are nice. They're all
are they electric, bro?
Hybrid.
Right.
So it's half electric, half thingy. They're quite nippy though. Don't get it twisted.
Serious?
Yeah, bro.
So you know, like when they come off, like when they. You know when you accelerate off?
Yeah, it's like an electric vehicle. It's just swing. One gear, boom, put it in.
And have you got AC in there as well? So not
my thing, I've got AC.
You're looked after.
I'm good. I got my AC.
Everyone else
cold. No, but I can control everyone else's thing in it. So I can put it on heat.
But I would recommend if you ever. So you know what they used to do in our school, bro? After lunch, they used to turn on the heaters, bro.
Some drivers,
because they're just like. So for me, 3 o'clock, I'm blasting it with heat, bro. So when they get on, because they're already tired from school, innit? Let them fall asleep, bro.
Oh man! But shout out to all my bus driver mates. They know, bro. There's mad stuff that they do. It's crazy, bro. When I'm driving, bro, you got a lot of thinking time. I'm telling you, I open and close about 15-20 businesses each night. I'm driving, you know what? Okay, if I save this money, I can do, that's sick. I'm going to do this one. Boom, I'm going to call this person. I'm going to call that person. It's going to happen. By the time...
You've already bankrupt and things, like you've sold it off.
You've already dissolved the company. Park the bus up. You ready to jump in your car?
Go home.
Driving home, mate.
What's that drive like home, bro? After like 4 in the morning, bro.
Yeah, man, it's tight. But
do you get tired, honestly?
Oh, yes, you do. You do. I've been doing it for... If you don't sleep a couple of hours before.
So what time do you sleep? So you start on 11 o'clock?
Yeah, so basically Fridays, usually my time is I'll pick the kids up, drop them home, spend some time with them. I'll either try and get a couple of hours nap, but you can't in the yard with the kids and all that. So usually I'd go to my mum's. So that's when Friday, Saturday, I'll stay at my mum's, chill with her for a couple of hours, because it's quieter there, a couple of hours nap. And then from there, I'll go.
But what is it like, bruv? What is it? Bro, you're sleeping at your mum's yard, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's sweet, bro.
Bruv. Because you don't pay no bills in that house, yeah? Does that make sense, bro?
And then your mum knocks. Even though you're sleeping, she knocks. You come and check.
Yeah.
When you want tea.
Mum,
I'm asleep.
Yeah, bro.
I'm all right.
Sleep in the mum's yard is the best.
Nice.
Shout out to all the mums.
Allahumma barik.
Wallahi, bruv. Because it takes you back to... You know what mum used to do, bro? I remember... she used to put our uniform on the heater, bro.
So when you wake up in the morning, put it on, it's hot.
Yeah. So that's the only thing that is blessed about getting up for school, bro, is getting that uniform on your skin, bro.
Yeah.
We used to go to school. Why am I sinking down like this, man? I'm just too comfortable with you, man. But when we used to actually go to primary school in Muntada. You know Muntada?
Yes.
Parsons Green.
Fulham.
Yeah, Fulham. So imagine Hackney.
Yo, that's a trot, bro.
Rubway to Parsons Green, bro.
I used to do the same, bro.
Hey, Zach, pull up.
How did
Volvo.
you even get there, bro?
I'll tell you the route, bruv. Yeah.
Bro, I used to go
pull up
to Chelsea.
Hey,
bro.
Zach, pull up.
Brother, I wouldn't even drive there.
Bruv, we used to
Mission.
drive in a Volvo 240. Pull that up, bro.
Oh, yes.
You know the Volvo 240s, bro?
Yeah.
So it would be Stamford Hill. You know Stamford Hill?
Yeah.
Manor House,
Mhm.
Finsbury Park,
Yep.
Camden.
Yep.
It go down towards Regent's Park.
Yep.
No, I'm lost, bro. St. John's Wood. I can't remember how else. Am I going the right way? Yeah. That's the car we used to go to, bro. That-
Some Yehudi, bro.
Bruv,
Yeah,
that,
bro.
Do you know what that looks like?
MashaAllah, bro.
That looks like an Indian Dushman vehicle, bruv.
Bruv, I'm telling you, you know that car? You know we
Bruv, you can fit 100 man in that
Yeah,
one.
but we had the saloon version. Yeah, but you know when you turn it on, because it's a Swedish car, yeah? And it was like a 2.4, but when you turn on the engine, the front of the car is so, and I remember when I used to press the accelerator, you hear, it was like a boat, bruv. And bruv, we had leather seats, yeah? And in the winter time,
Yeah, it's cold.
you're boiling, bruv. Oh, sorry, I mean, winter time, you have to put, you're freezing, bro.
You gotta go with a blanket, bro.
You're freezing. And then in the summertime, if you're parked up,
You're stuck.
you're finished, bro. You're finished. So we used to go all the way down to like Parsons Green,
Oh, that's
bro.
a mission, though.
It
fam.
was, bro,
It was
it
about
was.
an hour.
It was the only Muslim school, and my dad wanted to give us a good head start, innit, bro? But
But that's a mission.
well,
though,
I
fam.
imagine
By the
and
time he come back, it was time for him to go back again. Pick
no,
you
no,
up.
but what he did, he found a job right up. Have you been to Muntada?
Yeah, I've been there.
You know, opposite there's these like retail, not retail, like office units.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
There used to be a shop there. I don't know if it's still there, like a bookshop called Han Shan Tang.
The hell?
It was yeah, bro. It was a antique bookshop.
Okay.
They used to sell books from Japan, and that's why I read Hansu Art of War. Sun Tzu Art of War. Imagine that, 7 years old, bro, reading Hansu.
Wow.
I never understood most of it, but my dad gave it to me for a present, I remember. But yeah, like having that journey, and I remember like there was times we had to come back on bus, bruv. That's why I hate the bus, bruv. No disrespect, yeah, but
Bro, I don't even like the bus, bro.
bruv, just weirdos, bro.
Yeah,
There's too many weirdos.
Bro,
Because anyone can catch the bus.
have you been Camden Friday?
Oh yeah.
Bro. Camden
12
in
o'clock.
daylight is already bad.
Yeah.
Imagine at night time.
Go there, bro.
You feel haram yourself, bro. You feel like you need to do ghusl, bro.
Bro, there was one night, where our job, alhamdulillah, is chilled.
Yeah,
It's easy job.
yeah.
That night, it was a Halloween night, bro. I
But
worked.
it's Halloween night every night there, bro.
Brother, I worked for my money. That night, I worked for my money, bro. Imagine, when you're doing night bus, you very rarely stop at bus stops.
Yeah.
Because there's no one there.
Yeah.
First and foremost. And second of all, whoever gets on one end, they're getting
This is the 73, yeah?
Yeah, they're getting for the other end, yeah? So now I was doing, bruv, that day I was doing 253, bro.
Oh,
253 and
253?
Mazza, yeah? So check this, it was Halloween, yeah?
So you passed right by my house, by the way.
Is it?
253, yeah, right past my house.
Serious?
You know Clapton?
Yeah,
Clapton Station?
yeah?
That's my ends, bro.
Next to
Boom.
the pub.
Easy.
Billy-
I just need a door number and I'm there.
That's it, bro. Come down and have some couscous, bro.
So yeah, bro, that night I worked for my money, brother, yeah? I haven't worked that hard in about 6-7 years of bus driving ever, bro. Every single bus stop was, I don't know what it
Freaks,
was.
bro.
Yeah,
Freaks.
It was these, it's called emos?
Emo, yeah,
Or
yeah.
goths.
Yeah.
Wallahi, I thought all of them looked like shaitan to me, bro. I'm telling ya. I was, bro, if you think I'm joking, man was reading Ayatul Kursi. All the surahs I knew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they come, that look they have.
Bro, they come
Like
on.
they're about to murder someone,
Check
bro.
this out. It's nighttime, bro. Yeah, the bus stop barely have a light. Yeah,
Yeah,
got 15 of them. Yeah, just drive up here. All you see them come on, and they look like Lurch from Adam's Family.
Yeah, Lurch,
They
yeah,
come
yeah.
on like that. They wear all them chains and all them.
Yeah.
Some of them very inappropriately dressed.
Yeah.
Bro. Dress is even the word.
Yeah,
I use them,
yeah. Bare
And-
fishnets and
Yeah,
whatnot.
bro.
Yeah.
And you're just looking, you think to yourself, I was 11 straight
Yeah.
But bro, you think that they might just go like,
You know what
Those
bus stop I've got in my head?
What?
You know the Kentish Town Station? There's, Kentish Town Station? Am I thinking, no, you're thinking Camden, right?
Camden, brother.
Camden.
So
Town
Camden
Station.
Lock and all those, yeah.
Bro,
Sorry.
gives you goosebumps.
I
It's just
got-
that night, bro, every single bus stop from Oldgate all the way to Euston. Every single bus stop, the
Just
bus was
freaks.
rammed. I was thinking, raw, have all the shaitan come out to play or something, bro. Like literally every single bus stop, the bus was full, and you can smell them, bro. They smell, you know,
Grass, innit?
the-
They smell like grass.
Not grass. They smell like. Can I use the word?
Go on.
Shite.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Edit that thing.
No,
out,
we don't
innit?
need to, bro. You said shite, so alhamdulillah.
Is it? But there's other stuff, bro. Literally, you know, sometimes when you pick up.
So what are they doing, these people, bro? What is it like,
Oh, God
raving
knows.
or something?
I don't know what they're doing, bro. But first and foremost, where are they coming from? Bro, all that people, where are they coming from? I don't know, right? It's mad. And the worst thing about bus driving, is when you get groups of people coming, especially when they come out the pubs and clubs and that, bro, they don't realize, they're thinking that they're all...
Because they're insular in their own group,
they
innit?
stink. You know, there's like the stench. It's like...
beer and-
oh, man.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
this... How can I describe it, bro? It's not... Bro.
Wasakh.
Yeah, that word.
Yeah.
You get that, press that thing. Emotional damage.
Yeah, you got it, man. You got it.
You got it.
Flip
Oh,
it.
come on, man. I was looking
I
forward
find
to
the
that.
emotional damage button.
Yeah,
bro.
bro, you get damaged like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy. Like and I think to myself,
And did it with the eyeliner.
yeah,
and
everything. And then you get the odd one or two that come on, crying.
Yeah.
The boyfriend must have left him a son. I can't find my pass. I'm like, love,
Just go.
Just go.
Just get out of it, bro.
I ain't got time. Just go. Just open the door.
And you're over it as well. You know what's funny? She's going through a massive meltdown. My guy's over it already, bro. He's like, just get out of it, bro. Yeah,
Go,
yeah.
finish, go.
My favorite look is the bus driver look. You know the bus driver look? You know that bus driver look? You know, like you get on, he's like this, go. Look, put it here, Like this. Yeah, exactly. Like this is the bus driver look, That one.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about, bro?
know that one.
Like I've seen too much, bro.
But the thing is, though, you know, people think they're smart. They're gonna come and say,
Like I've heard it, bro.
yeah, I've lost my oyster.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. You can pay with the bank card now. And it's like, but allow me. I said, why you just make, bro? You know what? Honestly speaking, I don't know. Shout out to all my bus drivers. I've said that a couple of times.
Yeah, keep shouting them out,
I
bro.
don't want to mention any names,
Yeah.
But I'll mention you later if I remember which one it was. The whole point is that majority of bus drivers, they don't care,
Yeah.
to be honest. Yeah. Because remember, they don't put revenue out at night time for a specific reason.
They don't put what, sorry?
Revenue. So
What do you mean?
you know those people like that come out on the buses, tickets please.
Oh,
check
right.
in there.
Yeah.
They've stopped that.
Yeah.
Because too many of them got shanked. Too many of them got beat. Bro, imagine one, that's why they're always in 3s or 4s. So check this. Imagine you're on a 253 now, yeah? Man, like revenue roll up. You got like
Man,
15 man them there. Yeah? Imagine I would come up and say, yeah,
Ticket, please.
ticket please. You'd be like,
Turn out show, lock stop.
this is my bus, bro.
is my
I hate traffic warden. That one,
first
yeah.
one be like, where's your ticket,
Yeah,
fam?
exactly.
You're
Where's
on
it?
my-
Yeah.
Exactly.
Furthermore, take your clothes off, blood. You slap him in the face,
Bro,
blood.
I don't get paid to have any drama. But the thing is, like I said, it's your demeanor again.
Yeah.
If I want to switch it up and have a fight every night, I can. What's the point? Bro, man not getting paid for that, bro.
But
Jump
also,
on the
you
bus.
know, job description wise, yeah. Do you get paid? Like, honestly, this might sound like a very stupid question, yeah. You get paid to drive the bus, right?
That's it, bro.
And that's it.
That's it, bro.
So if someone doesn't want to pay, it's not up to you to make them
Up
pay,
to
right?
me. I'll exert my utmost. I'll
Yeah,
say,
so
listen,
please pay. Oh, you
If
don't
not,
want to? Oh, okay.
What can I do?
You can't even escort them off the bus, right?
Bro, I've had this issue, not issue, but it's like in terms of will I get in trouble?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So the thing was when we went to this CPC training thing, yeah. So I was like, all right, check this, yeah. You're saying that if I come out of the trouble, come out of the cab for any reason, anything that happens to me,
You're not insured, isn't it?
basically it'll be my fault.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So I said, okay, no problem. I'm seeing somebody battering an old lady. Yeah. You're trying to say if I come out and I broke him up or I stop it or whatnot, anything that happens, you guys aren't going to back me or basically I shouldn't have done that. What do you want me to do? Just stay on the bus and go.
Yeah. Ding,
press
ding,
the
ding,
button,
ding. Yeah.
What's that? Because there's a thing of obviously, yeah, you got procedure, policy and whatnot.
yeah,
But then you got the other thing of your instinct in it. Like, look, someone's getting beaten up. You know, if I can dissolve the situation, it's happened. I've done it a couple of times. Come out,
is it?
stop the fights. Bro, there's one. This was a mad one. King's Cross. So I roll up and I see a group of youth They look like trouble from
Yeah,
video, but
yeah.
they're fighting amongst themselves. So they've jumped on the bus now and they're arguing this and that. One saying from the outside bus, come on, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that to you. I'm thinking, bruv, just get on so I can close the door, I can go. I was thinking, now what's going to happen? What's going to happen? So they're arguing, they're fighting, they're holding the doors and that down, yeah? Then I see one of them run off. So I'm thinking, yeah, it's time for me to go. So I'll close the door now. Bruv, you know those luggage in King's Cross, those
Oh, yeah,
things?
yeah.
I see that man running with that. And I opened it, I said, oi, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. But he lifted it up and dashed it.
But how? They're massive, bro.
Bro, the small luggage things.
They're heavy, rude boy.
I don't know what the guy was on, bro. He lifted it.
Have you tried drifting? Have you tried even driving those things? They don't even go straight, bro. Have you seen those things? They want to go straight, bro.
Bro, he lifted it and just went, boom. Smashed the entire glass in the door.
He's done a Conor McGregor, basically.
Yeah. And then I'm like, what are you doing? Then all of them jumped on the bus and ran off. I'm thinking, in a way, I'm like, yeah, what are you doing? I'm like, yes, bro.
So you're done for the day,
I'm
innit?
done.
So when did they smash the front or the side?
No. So the side. So I pulled up the back door. They smashed.
Did anyone get hurt?
No. That's because it was all of them that was on the bus. If they got hurt, it would have been them.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, sorry, this bus terminates here.
Yeah. Come on.
So everybody come out.
Did you have like an investigation team that comes down?
No, so what you do is obviously we'll go out. First thing I'm out and I get my phone out. I said, bruv,
Yeah.
King's Cross, bro.
Yeah.
This is it. Film it, take a picture.
Yeah.
That's just for my own thing.
Yeah.
Then I'm looking, I'm thinking, right, this is mad. So obviously going to the controller, you call a code blue or code red. You called your they're called Centercom. And then you'll call your...
They come in there with little red vans, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but so they'll say, what's the damage? This is broken, that's broken. Okay, no problem. Are you able to drive back safely? I'll be like, well, I can, but the glass might shatter. So they'll say, look, you make a decision whether it's suitable for you to come back. So yeah, no problem. More than likely, I'll be able to drive back. So that you turn the bus off, out of service, write it down the phone, and then boom, drive back
and
to the
then
garage.
you're done for the day.
No, so you drive back to the garage.
They give you another bus.
Another bus. But when you drive back at speed limit.
Yeah.
Like 20 miles an hour. All the way there. Like,
so you do your whole route,
so
basically.
Take as long as you need, because you have to drive safely.
You have to, 100%.
It's 3:00 and I'm finishing at 4. It's taking me an hour for me to get there.
No, you have to, bro.
You have to, but it's safety, brother. What are you laughing for?
But how are you going more than 20 miles out in London, bro?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Come on, don't be silly, bro.
You're a joker, bro.
Well, laughing knows.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, you have
don't
to
be
drive
silly.
20 miles an hour.
Driving jobs, but it's a lot of work, bro.
It's a lot of work. Do you know that? You know, people say, oh, your job's so easy. But my job ain't easy, brother. I take responsibility for what?
How many people can fit on the bus?
Roughly, at max capacity, about 60, I reckon.
Oh, I thought it would be more, man.
60 or something like that. It depends what.
That's a lot, innit? Depends,
yeah, but 60 people, bro, are depending on you to take them from A to B safely. And obviously, I can't be reckless.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you got to be aware of other road users, people on your bus, cyclists, pedestrians, obstructions. Because when they teach you to drive, they teach you to see far ahead. So I can already see
potential hazards.
All the way down there. Okay, there's a car pulled over. I got to get in this. It's a lot of work. But like I said, when you do it over time, you become... You know,
automatic, bro.
Bro, sometimes I'm driving, bro. You don't know how you got from there to there.
Yeah.
Wallahi lazim, you don't even know. The only thing you know is you got there safe.
I remember once on Seven Sisters Road, bro. I was on the bus and this kid got run over by the bus driver, bro. He died, bro. But he hit so it was the kid's fault. It wasn't the driver's fault. The kid jumped over, the barriers. You know Seven Sisters Road?
Yeah.
He jumped over the barriers and ran across the road. But there was no time, he couldn't press the brake. But the windscreen, it's blood. It was like someone threw a bucket, yeah. And then we got off the bus, all I can hear is underneath the bus, yeah. But that was on Ramadan, bruv. I could not sleep that day, bruv. It was the same night as was it the same night as the Tottenham riots, bro? No, it wasn't. But yeah.
But do you know
that? How are you going to live with yourself after that,
do you know when you're driving a vehicle that size and that weight, yeah? When you're doing 30 miles an hour, his stopping distance and a car is not in the difference, yeah? That's why,
how much does it weigh?
Bare, bro.
Quite a few tons. It's probably a few tons.
More than 60 people
more
inside,
than a
bro.
few tons. So they say every 10 people that get on your bus, that adds a ton.
Wow.
Average. Now imagine if I've got 50 people, yeah? That's 5 tons.
That's just the people.
Just the people, yeah? And the vehicle itself weighs another about 5-6 tons roughly. give or take. It says on the side of the
Yeah,
bus.
yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
never ever paid attention. But think about it, yeah? Then
And has it, what kind of, it's got gas brakes? It's got
hydraulics.
hydraulic brakes,
Hydraulic
right?
brakes,
And
yeah.
once you smack,
If I smack it like that, boom, it's stopping.
yeah. But
Yeah.
obviously, like,
But you can press it slowly, gently and stuff like that.
but what I was saying,
But the thing is though, imagine now I see that's why they say that there's something called the point of no return. So imagine if I'm pulling up to a traffic light, yeah, and it's just turning thingy, and I'm at a speed that if I brake, it's gonna injure my pack. Because remember, I've got passengers on, but they ain't wearing seatbelts. So any tough jerk, what's gonna happen to them? Boom.
someone's concussions.
You
even
guys,
like,
and then you got a whole lawsuits, crazy stuff.
yeah.
So they'll say, so that's why you can always, not to say you can do red lights, but if you get to that point, there's always a point of, okay, I was going at road legal speed, but
It changed
it
before I was
changed
able
before,
to react.
but if I pressed it, it would have been more damage to
Yeah.
the passengers rather than me going for a red light, basically.
That's mad.
But if you get hit by a bus, bro,
You had accidents, bro.
Alhamdulillah.
Charlie never
Alhamdulillah, no.
Alhamdulillah.
Actually, no, yeah. There's one turn. I don't. It wasn't actually stupid cars parked madness.
Okay.
innit?
Right.
So this was quite funny actually though. So just before my last stop, I'm coming around the bend and there's a club, they're notorious. They park these, majority of them all shotters anyway, yeah?
Yeah.
They park like idiots, right? So as I'm going, I must have clipped a bumper of a car. At that time, I didn't care, bro. Listen, you're blocking my, I need to get to my destination. I had to get off on my stand brake, have my drinks, whatnot, chill. Chill like 10, 15 minutes. I must have clipped the back of his car, something, innit? So I'm gone. I'm thought nothing of it. But a man come running to the bus stop, yeah? Banging on the door, giving it, because now the bus is off, lights are off, everything's off, I'm on my stand. So I said, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, can I help you, bro? He just hit my car. I'm like, is it where? He said, yeah, over there, you just hit my car. You need to pay for it now. I said, there's a number on the back there. Take that number, call the garage. I've got 16 CCTVs. They'll sort it out. I'm not getting into an argument with him.
Yeah.
There's you think you're bad? You got big, you think you're Aki and all that. I'm thinking, then I thought,
Why you gotta go there, bro?
Why? Then I thought, you know what? Okay, so he's
You think you're bad? You got a beard, you think you're an Aki.
yeah. So then I'm thinking to myself, what's this guy on? Sometimes the inner...
The hood comes out.
Yeah. Then I thought, you know what? Let me dissolve the situation. So I thought, I had a decision. If I open the door, he's either going to think, one, I'm coming out for a beef.
Yeah.
Or two, he's going to want to try and talk.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? This guy's running his mouth too much here. And I was in no intention to fight or anything like that. So I opened the door. I come out and I said, look, bro, what's the problem? He's like, he's drunk as well.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. And Aki them, drunk, whatnot. He's like, it's not my car, but you crashed into it. I said, where did I crash into it, bro? He's like, you hit my car. I said, where? So I come out and there's no damage on my bus, nothing. So he's like saying, I'm thinking, are you all right, bro? He said, yeah, but you hit my car. I said, there's no damage on my one. Anyway, worst case scenario, here's the number, call him and everything. He's like, yeah, all right. All right then, Aki, safe, yeah, love, boom. I'm thinking for a minute they was going to fight me and shank me. They must have realized that, what the hell's going on?
He doesn't know where he's at, bro.
He doesn't know where he's at,
Maybe
bro.
he needs to go to the toilet, bro. He's making mad decisions, bro.
But then I did get a call from my manager a few weeks later. He's like, there was an incident. I said, is it what incident? He's like, you must have hit a car or something like that. We checked the CCTV and I think you must have clipped his car. Yeah, just be careful in future.
Yeah.
That place is notorious, but just be careful. So no accidents, alhamdulillah. No madness. But there's so many other stories. Every time you think of one, you get
Bro, you
100 more.
need your own podcast, bro.
Yeah,
It's like,
bus stories.
Bus driver
bus stories.
diaries, bro. You get me?
Diaries of a bus driver.
Diaries of a bus driver. Let's get on to what you're doing now, bro, because that's what's interesting.
Now, alhamdulillah.
So curry pot.
Yeah. So
And then
after
straight to
curry
Easy
pot-
Build.
No. So while I had curry pot, I was with Human Aid.
Yeah.
I was the warehouse manager.
Yeah.
So our role was to send containers of aid to Syria, and also we used to run the secondhand clothing arm of.
Oh, the shops.
So it's just the clothing banks. So the whole point of it was for us to try and generate enough clothes so that we can sell it and use the money to cover all of the admin costs of the charity. So any money that comes in can be given 100% donation.
So how do you even sell those?
The rag trade is mad. So
Is it?
we, alhamdulillah, we set up a link from here to Gambia. So we had an orphanage out in Gambia. So me and a few brothers, have you been in Gambia?
No.
You ain't been, no? So we had an orphanage out there. So we went out there, and the second-hand clothes market there is mad. It's crazy. It's abroad. Well, any clothes from London or UK, they'll buy it. So we went out there. We scoped the market. We did some investigations, some research, some market. We spoke to a couple of traders. Where I said, okay, look, if I can bring in a container of goods, how much are you going to pay per kg? Branded all of the different clothes, different grades, all of this on, and it's a lot of money to be made. So from one container, after all costs, you're a 40-foot container, you can make up to about £40,000.
Whoa, we're in the wrong trade, rude boy.
Big boy, but I'm telling you, the clothes.
And you're getting it for free, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You wash it, and obviously.
No. So generally, whenever people donate the clothes, it's generally clean and washed anyway. Some you have, you can sort it. So
who sorts it? Like you've got a team that sorts it.
Yeah. So we had a couple of brothers sort it, and it was just like a little trial one. So we did a 20-foot container. We filled it up with clothes that people had donated. So the whole point of that one was just set up the channel to make sure that it works. So we had a warehouse out there, had a traders ready
supply chain, basically.
Supply chain, yeah. So we took one container out there. It's mad though, dealing with, there's something in Gambia called the Gambian time, which is, bro, if they say 10 o'clock,
it's tomorrow.
It's one of those ones. So alhamdulillah, we managed to get there. We released our container. We took it to the market. The first bag we sold, bruv, was 60 quid.
To
one
who,
bag.
bruv?
To the traders. So now they'll take, so it's a, imagine it's like a sack, a 25 kg sack.
Yeah.
Now that's got about, just say, roughly 50 pairs of trainers in it, yeah? So each trainer, they'll sell for however much. Just say they'll sell a pair of trainers for £5. Now they've got 50 pairs of trainers. They bought the bag for 60 quid. They're in profit, straight up. So that's when we thought, yes, it's going to work. Chain is done everything. So that's what we was doing. And also we were sending containers to Syria as well. So food, we did a lot of projects called, what's the one that we did, the food parcels one? I can't remember. We sent a whole load of containers to Syria and stuff as well. So since then, charity's always been in my blood, so to say. Always getting involved wherever we can. And I was there for a long while. I think about 6 years, I think I was with Human Aid, on and off here and there. But then obviously, you got to provide for your family, and charities aren't paying you, or sometimes it feels bad to take money from charity.
100%, bro.
But work's got to be done, bro. If people are doing the work, you need to pay them. So then, actually, shout out to my missus, because she was banging on about for me to become a gas engineer for ages. Every time, look, why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? You're always doing the trade. You're here, there. You can do it. Whatnot. And I never took it serious because I was comfortable.
Yeah.
But obviously, with my partner, brother Mosh, he's been doing DIY for a long time, 15, 20 years. So somebody used to call me, come down. I've got a little painting job. You up for it? Yeah. We'll go down, do it. Just basic stuff, DIY.
How do you know Mosh?
We grew up, man.
Oh, okay.
So if he was here, it would have been nice. The next time, inshallah. We grew up we started practicing the deen together as well.
Okay, mashallah.
So we go way back. We're day ones. So then what happened was, so from that, slowly, then I thought, you know what? Might as well start taking it seriously. So then 4 years ago, I started doing my thingy course.
Corgi.
Yeah, it's called Gas Safe now.
Gas Safe, yeah.
So I went to college, started that. In the meantime, we was doing projects. So like I said, we started from that DIY, started doing renovations. Then we started doing. Then from that, we went into the commercial side of it. So some people said, look, can you do this shop for us? We're like, yeah, why not? Well, why can't we do it? So we built a counter, a bar. That was our first one was the Ottoman Doner in Cannon Street. So a good friend of my brother, Tambir, shout out to him and the team. They've been plugging us differently since day one. And we said, look, do this shop up for us, inshallah, and I'll definitely look after you in it. I'm like, cool. So the price we did the job for was like something ridiculous anyway, something small. But I think what that did was give us that confidence and that catalyst that, look, you know what? We can make something of this. We can do it. So we did the first shop. Brother, it was banging. Everyone loved it. It worked. And then we started getting more and more bigger and bigger contracts. Obviously, we've got, alhamdulillah, quite a big network. We know a lot of people. We make friends quite easily. People know people. It's one of them ones, when you know that, your boy does it, it's like, yo, call him up. He can hook you up. So then that's when we started to take on bigger projects, renovations, and I like the commercial side of it more. So I thought, you know what, in the meantime, I do that. Let me get my gas safe done. And that way, at least I'll be registered. You'll have a formal qualification in it. Yeah. And the gas trade is quite good anyway. So saying that, I went to college. So I finished my college and everything, but I didn't finish my portfolio until just recently, to be honest, because it was either I study and do that or I'm working. Yeah. And every time we're on a project, it's like 3 months, 4 months project, and it's madness. It's crazy, dealing with suppliers, customers, doing the place up, working day and night, doing all that stuff. So since then, alhamdulillah, it's just been growing. Alhamdulillah, busy. Mainly of word of mouth, and plus we're just trying to push it out onto our socials a lot more now. Obviously, I'm not sure if you've seen, we just recently started our YouTube channel. Yeah, I'll bring it up, Zach, bro. So yeah, that was a good moment for us. And it was just why with the YouTube? You know who I used to follow, bro? Hey. Asheville, you know that guy? Bro, Mosh. Well, I'll tell you a story about Asheville as well. Okay, yeah, because I was like, bro, how is this guy making this? On the outside, if said, you know what? If someone said to you, I'm going to make a YouTube channel about, what does he do? Aggregates. He does construction. And construction stuff. But people like, but who the hell's going to watch this, man? But I'm telling you. But it's kind of entertaining, man. See stuff. Yeah. So the thing with Asheville is that what inspires you to start your one? Yeah, though? Him and Jed, because you know what it is? Like, I'm always on the camera. Yeah. Yeah. On my statuses, especially on WhatsApp. I kill it on WhatsApp. Yeah. Always put it in. You know what? Dead when it comes to those things, bro. Bruv, you're lost, bro. Bro, honestly, WhatsApp is the new Instagram, bro. I can't be bothered. I'll tell you that. I just can't be bothered. It's Instagram, but without all of the nonsense. Yeah. I can't be asked, bro. I've got bare contacts, yeah. But like, because if we do apps and websites and stuff like that, yeah. And I'm sitting down decoding this, but I'm like, bruv, allow it. You're just going to do some dumb, no one's going to watch it, bruv. And you're just not like that. You'd be surprised, you know what, bro? And the other thing that encouraged me to do it, and I think as well, everyone that said, bruv, you guys, because they follow, some people religiously follow your stories. Yeah, because your thing is very, I think the word is pronounced demonstrable. Demonstratable. Yeah, but I think they pronounce demonstrable. Come on, we're from East. Is it demonstratable? It's demonstratable. I'm pretty sure it's demonstrable, we'll make up a word if whatever, bro. Yeah, we'll force it in, crowbar it in. Do you know what? I've watched some of your podcasts. He's trying to use some big words. I'm thinking, brother, just say the word. Just say the word. But because obviously people love before and afters. Yes, they love that. Before, afters, during. Like how do I make it And but I'll tell you one thing that I woke up this morning, watched my kids were watching this guy renovating an axe. Yeah. I love that. But they love restoration stuff. I love that stuff. I love things like that are like time lapses of people working and stuff. Especially if Imran, he needs to go on my WhatsApp status, isn't it, bro? I don't even have your number, bro, so I'm gonna have to take your number. There you go. I'll tell you one person, bro, that I love watching work. Huh?
You're gonna be drooling watching the status.
Yeah, bro. I'll tell you one person. You know Irfat. I don't know if you've ever seen him work. Who? Irfat. Irfat from LBM, yeah? No, I haven't. So he done the gym for us. Yeah. Bro.
He's like, art, bro.
He's master builder, bro. Yeah. Like, we had so I don't know if you've ever been to the gym. No. Or seen it on I've seen it on videos. So we've got the mat and you've got the weights area. Before there was a wall in between. And we've got I would say double height ceilings. We've got like a peak ceiling. There was a wall in between. He built most of our because we had the gym was a mash up. I can say it now, it was mash up, bro. Yeah. It was like if you're here to wrestle, you're here to wrestle. You're not coming for the comfort, bro. At that time, yeah. He took that whole wall and built us toilet, shower, changing room with all the timber left over. Yeah, we didn't even have. But we didn't buy wood. I think we bought one plant. No, we didn't buy any wood.
We didn't buy wood. He used all of it.
He used every single bit.
Even the screws, bro.
The screws as well. Yeah, he used the screws. Because you knew you mans were like, bro. But also, he took it as a sense. But the thing is, because you know what? That shows that he's got knowledge. Yes. And when he's found, you know what, I can do this. For him, it's normal, innit? And these are the people that when I see them...
But he takes it personal. Does that make sense? For
passion,
him,
innit?
passion. And his dad was a carpenter and his dad, Allah Rahmu, passed young. Does that make sense?
I watched the podcast.
Yeah, so like when he's doing, it's almost like, I'm going to get emotional saying this here, but it's like every time he talks about his dad, you can tell he's how do I put it? When he's working, especially with wood, he's very passionate about wood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
he sort of sees himself
carpentry,
his dad,
like he's connected with his dad, bro.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Allah Rahmu, bro.
They're skilled people, you know.
Wallahi, bro. So when I see him work, bro, like I love watching him work because, boom, and do you see what I'm saying? And so for me, like tradesmen, I've got a lot of respect. Like Sarid, who's I feel like I'm plugging these guys, but it's just guys that we know, innit? Yeah. No, by the way, we're not getting any sponsorship for these guys. If you want to drop us like a few thousand, that's fine. I just want to
Hold on, your boy.
Hold on, your boy, yeah. But so Sarid, he's another one, bro. He's got guys that work with him that will just like they come down the flooring. It's the way they just look. It's like everything is. You know that meme with the guy with the yeah. And I just love that. And because I've met a lot of guys that are cowboys. Yeah. That go around and charge bucks, but they're just not about that life, bro. Yeah. Does that make sense? But let's see what let's see your where is this?
That's Quaker Street.
Okay, right. Play it.
You're gonna see it.
Use this sore spot though, bro.
Easy, bruv.
Use this sore spot.
Is that an Armani thing?
Today we're going to give you a
That's
small
a proper
insight into what we get up to in our day-to-day life as
That's D-Walk, bro.
D-Walk, bro.
D-Walk, what am I talking about, bro?
You saw the E.
I saw the E.
The easy build.
Emporio, innit?
builders,
Go on, let's have a look.
contractors, and also giving you a little insight into some of the content that we shall be producing.
Go on there, bro. Do you straighten your bed, bro? Come on, bro.
Like,
Is
share,
that
subscribe.
Natural thing out here.
Allah Mubarak. Let's have a look. Who done your video?
The plug that thing you sent me. Shout out Tim. Mashallah,
Tim
my
Humble.
brother. Not Tim Humble, bro.
Sorry.
Tim Randall.
Sorry.
Tim Mimstar, bro.
Sorry, Tim Humble
Say
is
that. I'm going to plug the
chef.
brothers Tim and brother Shuaib, the Sunnah guy. They're releasing the first Islamic film.
Oh, that brother,
Two
yeah?
sides.
Yeah, he was on thing. Hey, Sunnah guy, come on, bro.
Oh yeah, you need to get these brothers on.
I know you went an
Wicked.
Islam channel, bro, but bro, this is the real place to be, bro. You can, you know what I'm saying, bro? Anyway,
recently of the
let's have a look.
last 3 years, I've actually taken it more seriously, and I'm training to be a qualified gas engineer as well.
So been in the trade for about 8 years.
Kitabe, he look proper Bangladeshi, brother.
Mashallah. Previous to that, I was doing telecoms work for good 8 or 9 years.
Bro, you're going to
as well.
spoil the next podcast when it
So,
comes on,
been in
bro.
the
Like,
trade
forward
for
this
good
bit, man, because we won't break his story here, bro. Let's see
3,
the
4,
work.
5 branches like the one we're going to go see now.
Is that the
they've
Ottoman
built
place?
that trust with that, and it hasn't been easy because it's been about 5, 6
Pause
years
it for a
of
sec.
work. But
So what's the purpose of these episodes? Just
So
what's the
whole thing
vision?
of this one is to basically, to be honest, you know what? Yeah, there's a lot of brothers I know.
Yeah.
Much better builders than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's
The marketing is not there.
bro. Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
Wagwan. Like we're going back to the point. We can be Muslim. We can be Bengali,
Yeah.
Pakistan, whatever.
Yeah.
Be good in our thing and tell people about it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, so we took a lot, because we put a lot of stuff on our stories and Instagram and stuff. People always say, oh, bro, you guys should do YouTube. You guys should do YouTube. We'd watch it. And I'm like, you know what, bro? To be honest, it's not like I'm doing something new.
Yeah.
I'm already doing it.
Well, why does it have to be new for you to do it? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's the point.
Why does it have to be new?
But it's
Like,
just that
yeah.
we catch, bro, with our schedule, yeah, I haven't even edited the videos.
Do you do
No,
edit these?
Tim.
Oh, okay,
Tim did that one for me. But we've got the footage and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I made the hijrah onto iPhone, which is a very bad mistake. I should have stayed on Android. Anyway, I'll go into
Because of the camera.
No, the camera's sick.
Yeah, the camera's-
It does have some basic features that my Samsung does, bro.
Oh, right.
Like, bruv, while I'm recording, I can flip my screen, bruv, to face me. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
Nah, that's
You
not
can't
good
do
look.
stop and record, bruv. How am I meant to do all my little...
Yeah.
iPhone, you shit. Anyway. But yeah, so the whole point of, a lot of people ask that question. What's it for?
Yeah.
I said, one is brand awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 is not generally to generate more business, but just to let people know what we're about.
Right.
Yeah, to sort of come into a market where there's no young Muslims doing what we do that's putting it out there. You get me? To show that we can be high level professionals at our game. We're not cowboys. We're professionals at what we do. Alhamdulillah, I like to think that we're good at what we do to the best of our ability.
Yeah.
We're not perfect. We all have ups and downs, as with any project. But I think our end product usually speaks for itself. And I think it was one of those ones where it was a thing coming. We love to banter. We've got alhamdulillah, I've got a good team around us, and we're always looking to grow. And we love working with other tradesmen. So it's not a thing of it's just me, Easy Builds or CDS. Yeah. If there's another brother with another company.
Who's CDS?
Mosh. So that's his company, and this is my company.
Right.
Yeah. But we work together.
So it's a partnership.
Yeah. So I have.
And Dick, bro.
Brother.
Oh,
how you gonna go there, bro?
No, I'm saying you can't get a Dick without Ant.
Yeah, but does any bro, Ant and Dick are irrelevant, bro.
Yeah, bro. I ain't think they'll even come into it. But firstly,
bro, how did he even compare that, bro?
Ahmed and
bro, take those sweets and Chris away from him.
Sorry, bro.
He's banned.
Buzzing, bro.
You know what I mean?
So, you know, I'm guessing that's the DIY, that's the building side.
So,
kind of.
It's just a name.
Yeah.
You know how obviously you boys are in the marketing industry. He's got his own target market. He brings customers. I've got my customers.
It's the same company.
It's two companies, but we both work together.
Okay.
Do you get
Legion Holiday Small Academy?
Yeah, like that sort of thing.
Right.
So Legion has got his own thing going, you know.
But
we do all our jobs together.
Right. You pitch. So for example, if you have a big project, you go in it together. Basically.
Yeah, we're going together. So this is my partner from CDS. It's just like two contractors.
I understand.
Working together, sort of thing.
I got you.
That way, what it does, obviously, I've got my own Instagram page. He's got his own Instagram page. He's been doing it longer than me.
Right.
Yeah. So, and the thing is that we've got the same network.
But it's not a partnership where, how do I put this? Admin wise, you're not on paper partners.
No. It's just
So that sometimes that works better, bro, because then you can exponentially grow, and
that's it.
You're kind of like what's the word? They've got this like for example, Care Group, for example, they might be building a tube station or whatever, and they'll go in with another company that's got expertise in a different thing or whatever it is.
So basically, with us, we've got certain.
So he has his clients.
Yeah.
You have your clients, and then you have clients that you share.
Share it together.
Right. I got you. I understand.
But the whole point is we do certain parts. So for example, I'm going back to my portfolio, my gas one. 4 years ago, I did the course. I just recently handed it in. I've got one more exam, inshallah, and after that, I'll be a fully certified gas saver. I can do the work and stuff now.
It's just getting.
It's just getting it signed off. But I've got another brother with us who works with us, who's a qualified gas engineer. He can sign off the work, whatnot. Same with brother Mosh, alhamdulillah. He's got his final assessment, and then he's going to be a fully qualified 18th edition electrician as well.
Okay.
So we're trying to keep all of our
in-house
qualifications in-house, so we don't have to outsource these medial like signing off and whatnot. We can do all the certificates and stuff like that. So we'd be able to do it up into commercial level anyway. So alhamdulillah. And then obviously we've got other contractors that we use. So there's certain parts of a job that we can't do. Yeah. But I know somebody else who can. Yeah. So I'll take the whole job on and I'll subcontract. Or we'll
so you're project managers basically.
Sort of thing, yeah. So I'll like to class myself more as a contractor. Sort of thing. So yeah, like
you project manage builds.
Yeah. Yeah. But we do the work as well.
Yeah.
So some people are just gas engineers. They only do gas engineers. They don't do anything else. But we, alhamdulillah, we're able to do everything between us. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, man. And then obviously
keep playing, bro. Keep playing it, bro. So you got this is Ottoman.
So this is the news site. We're actually not doing that one at the moment. They've got some other brothers in there.
My partner.
That looks like a Subway, bro. Was it a Subway or something?
That was a Costa Coffee, bro.
Costa, okay, right.
Brother Mosh, aka Choudhury DIY Services.
Throughout the time in the last 8 years, I've had my good friend Emdad from Easy Build, which is a collaboration.
You drinking Costa Coffee or are you snaking it?
We always snake it, bro. It's for the gram.
That's it, bro.
Personally, and also met other traders who are hopefully going to.
We need to chat to if
as we progress.
We started off doing
if
small
Tim
residential
is able to help
odd
us
jobs,
with lighting,
jobs,
boy.
yeah,
Our lighting is atrocious.
light fixtures.
That's all right, bruv.
And you
what's
could always
this,
make
bro?
it better, innit?
What's this place?
We'll begin with this room first. So this
Oh, that's a quick issue.
is
Just
Quaker Street space.
rewind it a bit
Now,
more.
here we've done all of the
But you
lighting.
missed the best intro bit,
the
bro.
new layout. The TV
Bro, rewind a
screen.
bit more,
Quaker Street
bro.
as well?
Yeah. Rewind that.
One of
Rewind that.
the, from that, we basically
There.
So we've done a couple of projects. Yeah. Let me show you.
You ain't ready for that.
Cheeseburger, bro.
So this is the coffee shop.
Bruv, bald man like me, yeah? But mashallah, he's got a nice head, bruv. Allah mabarak.
What's that? Bubble tea.
Bubble tea, yeah.
I swear it's like white girls from Los Angeles that drink that, bro. them valley girls from... yeah.
Still not finished. We've got a few little touches to do just to finish it off. But come through, let me show you something else. This is special, yeah? Hop
Bro, you
ready
look
for this.
gassed in here,
Right.
bruv.
Yeah,
You're excited,
We'll
bro.
begin with
Bro,
this
you've done the
first.
work, bro.
Yeah, man. What does it feel like to see, like, you know what?
It's
Now,
mad.
I drilled
Here
that
we've
thing
done
in
all the
there.
lighting.
It's crazy, isn't it?
We've all done all of the green
Oh,
screens.
is that green screen?
This
Yeah.
is where
Yeah, we're trying to get
come,
this here.
use it as
We're
like
trying to
a
get do something
photo
like
shoot
here.
area to film
I'll talk to you off air about
videos,
something,
Yeah,
actually.
cool, bro.
to do product shoots. Also, they can hire it out as like a pop-up store as well. So that's this section. But the
Okay.
piece de resistance is here.
Peace, there
The
is
Quaker
this
Street
spot.
podcast.
It's all a glass roof.
So did you put the glass...
No.
Room was
That
built
was
by
already
Self
there.
Mosh. Fully soundproof.
This is the difference.
Mad, bro. Rewind that.
Rewind that.
Rewind that.
And
Rewind
that's
that.
with the doors open.
That's crazy. So how did they...
Like a pop-up
Sound
store.
Pause that for a second. Pause that.
What's that? I wanna hear
Did-
that.
Piece
Pause
de
that, Zach.
resistance.
So did you put in the soundproof?
Yeah. So we
Did
did
he
the
tell you where to put it? or-
acoustic panels now. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got on the ceiling as well. Remember the floor, we've got a soundproof membrane. So you put that down, then you put the laminate flooring on top. And when you shut the door, like I told you, when you go in there, bro, when you like this, mashallah, tabarakallah, very good, yeah.
No,
Here's
no,
what-
you were gunning us before, but carry on.
But bro, listen, we'll level up.
We'll level up,
We'll
we'll
make
level up.
sure this
Yeah,
one's
we'll
gonna
level
go
up,
to
we'll
do
level
better than Quaker. Shout out to my brother from Quaker Street. You know, love you, bro. But yeah, like I said, remember when you put their things on,
Yeah.
bro. When I mean,
But you heard it straight, bro. That's
bro,
crazy.
The sound, it's like you're David Attenborough, bro.
Mm.
Crazy, and bro, it's one of them ones, bro. We was just testing it out once, yeah. We started talking for like 3 hours, bro.
Mm.
The guy was recording, film, audio, everything. It's Emdad recorded. I'm like, is
So
it?
where the cameras at?
You see it?
Did they bring them out or they?
No, it's all there mounted, bro.
Okay, that's what we want to do here, man.
Mounted.
Go and play it.
Here,
Turn it up.
the Quaker Street podcast. So this room was built myself and
That's
Mosh.
crazy.
Fully
Oh, they got the
soundproof.
same mics as
As
us,
you
bro.
can see, all the high-tech equipment, soundproof flooring. So this is
Oh, they got
where
a
you can
roadcaster, same
come
as us.
record your podcast.
Pause it, pause
We've
it.
got audio,
pause it.
visual.
They even got the same cabinet as us, bro. Oh, you be sending them pictures, you boy.
Hold on. We built that before you guys even existed, bro.
I know you built that, but I'm saying about furniture, bro. I'm saying about furniture.
He's got
I'm joking.
cameras. He's got. You see those white panels?
Yeah.
They are acoustic boards. They're very
Right.
expensive. these
Yeah, I was
things,
gonna
man.
ask you how much because I done some reason like
they're
£100 each or something,
they're a
bro.
couple- I think the whole set was a couple of grand. I think it was a bit more.
What do they do?
They
They did that
they
thing as soon as I
dampen the
walked in.
sound.
Boom.
Those little squares.
Yeah, bro.
It's got some on the ceiling as well.
Are
see
they suspended?
Nah, we
You
mounted it.
them.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the track lighting as well.
That's nuts.
The what
so-
lighting?
Track lighting.
What's that?
So it's
Highest
basically
quality spec.
it's not like bulbs. So it's lights are on track, so you can move them left or right. And plus, it's got the Philips Hue, so like you change the color.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get here, bruv. Like track lighting, whatever. Although that's the first time I've heard of it. But remember, we're trying to put a.
That looks really nice.
That's nice, yeah. So the idea for that is anyone can come and use it and
You hire it out.
you hire it out. Okay.
Yeah, so they got different packages, so they can record for you.
Oh, that's the track lighting up there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Okay.
so they can record for you, film, edit it for you as well. They got an editor, everything, so they can do the full. They can do, but the prices are quite reasonable for a place like in Shoreditch,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
cheap.
Mashallah, bro.
But for what you get, it's mad, isn't it? You know what I mean? So
Cheese, tools and that.
You know, always hire someone that loves his job, you know.
Yeah.
I think
Always hire someone
I
that
think
that's
one
really,
thing that we like to do is we take pride in our work. bro.
yeah, that's
You know,
important.
I get proper cheese off
Nerdy.
if I've done a job and it's not 100%. Of the client that said, oh, I don't like that, bro. It gets to me. Sometimes, unfortunately, circumstances is that's the best that you can do.
Yeah. With the money and
time.
and
Sometimes, you know what? Hands up, bro.
Yeah.
We made a mistake.
Yeah.
We're not one of those guys that are like, oh yeah, it's your fault, bro. I've made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'll fix it to the best of our ability. If not, bro, then what do you want to do? We try to come.
Yeah.
But if it's like something that it's my fault, I'll make sure we fix that.
Yeah,
At our own
100%.
cost, own time, whatever. We'll there's been jobs like that, bro. I've had some crazy jobs where basically
you've lost money.
I've lost money. Jobs I've made money. You know, some people think that you guys are caking it with money, bro. It's not.
Overheads are now mad.
If you think about it,
like
resources,
staff,
material,
materials, time,
paying people, you know, paying the supplies, paying everything, you know, alhamdulillah, Allah provides. You know, and alhamdulillah, we've been busy non-stop, you know, which shows.
Is it since the pandemic or is it just
even prior to pandemic?
Do you reckon the pandemic there's been like a little
but during pandemic it was like crazy.
Why'd you say that?
I don't even know.
Do you reckon it's the funding?
Yeah.
Everyone
but the
10
thing
bags,
is though,
innit?
a lot of shops, a lot of commercial units, they were closed.
So they thought, might as well
time to do them up or open new shops. There've been a lot of new shops open. We've had inquiries for so many shops.
Because the rent crashed, bro.
Yeah.
People trying to get out of their leases.
And the landlords are like thinking, you know, I'd rather have him there paying that money rather than being dead.
Then trying to like get money out of this guy who's
not going to pay.
Because sometimes, bro, you know, in times like this, like especially like hard times, it will.
Some people make money, some people lose money.
Yeah, but also as a businessman, it will tell you how good your business is.
Yeah.
How are you running it efficiently?
Yes.
Have you got the right cash flow? Do you have a loyal clientele? Like with Legion, bro. It was yes, we got the funding. That wasn't enough. But bless the clientele. But we had about 100 people say, look, we'll carry on paying our membership. And without the help,
you would have been gone down.
Let's just put it this way: we wouldn't have let it happen. Yeah, we put money from our own money in there and all that stuff. But I know what I mean. We're not let it happen. But it could have happened. It could have gone really, really bad. And we're not out of the woods yet. It's gonna take 3. But that's what people don't get. It's gonna take 3 or 4 years, bro.
But you're saying that
recovery.
You know all these people that are like, yeah, we've got the thingy. The prices of everything now.
Inflation, 5%. Look, test the food. Even like materials,
bro. You know, wood went up by 40%.
Wow.
Can you imagine that?
And steel is another thing that's how anything happens, steel starts to go like this.
That's why, you know, ever since we've started, I always give, whenever we do quotations, mine is labor only.
Yeah.
Unless I've 100% sure how much material is going to cost me. For example, a boiler install, I know roughly how much it's going to cost. I can incorporate that.
Yeah.
Anything else, labor only. I say, look, this is my labor thingy. Materials, this is the receipt. This is what you pay.
Yeah.
End of. If you want me to get it and do all of that, I'll charge a management fee.
Yeah.
Bro, it takes me day to day of my
10%,
time.
bro. 10%.
Whatever I charge, I will charge them for that. I say, look, this is, but usually we get everything delivered and
but it's still that
it's still run, bro. It's still a headache. But I say, look, this is the receipt. Your materials was £500. You pay £500. I don't make no money on that.
Yeah, of course.
It keeps it easy.
Yeah.
Then that way I don't get stung and the customer don't get stung. We try to be as transparent as possible, itemize everything. And yeah, man, it's just been this last 2 years been a crazy journey though. You know what? I never thought that we'd be in a position where you can sort of pick and choose
the jobs
you want to do. Not because we're so good. It's just that, alhamdulillah, we've built our clientele and our trust on people. People have seen our work. We've been recommended by people, and we do a lot of maintenance jobs. So people know that, okay, do you know what? These are your guys, trustworthy. You know, they'll be clear and transparent, and anything goes wrong, call them, they'll come back and fix it. It's not like one of them ones, as soon as I take your money, I'm gone.
Yeah, stand on my name, bro. I stand on my name.
So many times we've gone to jobs where they said, oh yeah, builder's already started, but he's gone now. He's took excellent. When I hear the money that they've paid, I'm thinking, raw. I like, okay, so now for me to do this work, I have to undo everything he's done first and then redo it again.
Trust me, I've had experience, bro. I've had experience. Even in Legion, Amir, when like the guy left everything halfway and just ducked out. And the electrics, it took us 10 years to undo the electrics, bro.
10 years.
Yeah, bro. Because we didn't have because all the money got sunk in, left. So we had to build the business, and then like
Slowly.
And then bless Earth bro, who'd come in and take a few meters of like dead wiring out and then fix. But you know what it's like? If you got mad electrics, it's either you rip everything out and start again, trying to like...
It's easier and cheaper.
Yeah.
Rewire, boom, done.
Yeah, done. But obviously like we didn't have the peas, bro.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So like without there's other brothers who are, plumbers that would come and just... It was like patch job. Then one summer, I went up to that GoFundMe page the other day, bruv. I can't believe we raised 12 grand, bruv.
MashaAllah.
Wallahi, bruv. Like, I look back at it, I was like, 12 grand!
Where's it gone?
We still owe Earth some money, bro. Earth, don't worry, we'll get around to it, bruv. MashaAllah. Bless him, bruv. And he gave us cost price, bruv, literally. And that money went to materials but the important thing is like, just to go back to business-wise, because I think to anyone who wants to open something or do something, you have to fall in love with your trade, whatever you're doing.
That's where the YouTube side of it comes in as well.
Right.
Obviously, alhamdulillah, I believe we're good at what we do. We've demonstrated that. Now it's time to showcase it and take it to the next level.
So what is that next level?
That next level is for me to work more on our social media and marketing side of it. Growing the brand so that basically if you think, I want a commercial shop fitted, you call these guys. If I need X things done, call these guys. Yeah. So we built up a date, like you're saying, same thing. So we're trying to find other contractors, other brothers, trainees, train them up to work with us. So I've got a team where I'm more off the tools. Yeah. They're if I need to. Yeah. Myself or Mosh, like I always say to him, bro, this is the year. After the end of the year, we're just going to walk around with them clipboards.
Yeah, 100%.
I.e., getting contracts in. So once all of our qualifications are in, it's easy when you're yourself are fully qualified. Then you can say, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I do it.
Yeah.
I can take it on. If I'm not 100% on it, like there's certain things I can't do. I can't really give that sort of weight behind it. But
so when you're quoting for jobs, you mean?
Yeah. Even that, I can still take on energy. Whoa, if I see a project and there's certain parts of the job I can't automatically, while I'm walking around, I'm going to call this guy, that guy, that guy. I've got it unlocked. 95% of the job we can do, 5% no problem. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You'll find someone.
I'll find somebody. Or do you know what? We live in attempt it ourselves. Yeah. It's nothing's impossible. I think so. The whole point of us now, I think we're at the stage now where obviously I don't really want to be grafting as much. I want to grow the business, network, meet more clients, and go into the more, it sounds a bit bad saying this, like I don't want to be working around this side no more. It has to be like commercial and up.
Yeah. What do you mean this side?
Like residential houses.
Mine went like, that's Hackney size, bro. Is that what you're saying, bro?
So basically like you want to get to a point, like I said, I take inspiration from Asheville. Yeah. High-end clients. Yeah. Clients that are not really, money is not an issue. The end product is. Yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, like, funny story about Asheville. Shout out to Iman Bai from Sterling Ackroyd, the CEO of Sterling Ackroyd. Actually, Ali Bai from Big Bites. Yeah, we did a shop on Eastern Avenue. He contacted me and said, look, I've got a friend of mine who wants to do a massive project. He wants to turn into offices and stuff like that. So he gave me the number for this brother. I didn't know who he was. He's the CEO of Sterling Ackroyd, one of the biggest
the estate agents,
his firm and stuff like that. So they've got a property on Prescott Street. They just bought it, I think £5.5 or £6 million. So they were quoting up the entire. It's an old restaurant. It's been there for years. Very famous. Apparently, the guy's a Michelin star chef. Whatever. It's about 4 or 5 floors, about a massive building. Yeah. So he said, look, they want to turn it into offices and that. So no problem. We'll go quote you up. So me and Mosh, we rolled up. And at that time, Asheville had his yellow Land Rover. Yeah. So as we're pulling up here, I see the Land Rover and I see Asheville. I see little film crew. I said to Mosh, bruv, that's Asheville, bruv. That's Daniel. He's like, who the hell is he? I said, you don't know who the hell he is?
Who the hell is he?
You know who the hell
I watch his videos.
Brother, YouTube, bruv. YouTube the brother. YouTube him now. Asheville, mate.
Is this Blancs brother, mashallah, bro?
Yeah, big boy. But you see the way he carries himself, though.
Yeah.
boom.
Bruv, you could tell
Yeah.
he's the type of guy that will put his bottle of water like that.
Yeah.
And then he will line up his cup, bruv.
Yeah.
You know, like he's
Meticulous.
Yeah, very meticulous.
That's it. So that's the sort of thing you want to get to. So now getting, so I was like, I said, bro, if Asheville is here, we are not getting this.
Yeah.
We're not getting it. Yeah. Because man's got
Was he
everything.
quoting for it?
Yeah. So I come out, he sees us, I'm like, oh, scan it. And this is at peak Corona time.
Right.
Last year.
Yeah, so that's
yeah.
when I was watching his stuff.
Yeah. So I've been following for like ever since Yanamai's plugged in.
That's how I found out about him.
Oh.
You know that guy Yanamai?
Yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on his yard, no?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Levels.
Yeah.
But the thing that's impressive is check his views, bro.
Big boy.
But he's got 1 million. How many subscribers has he
Like
got?
300 and something.
Bro, for what he's doing, that's nuts, bro.
But you know what? When you have a unit and you have that, you can create content.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like you brothers can create your content because you got a place.
Yeah,
I can't because I'm in the middle of middle of Brick Lane. So I come out
When are you gonna get an office, man? What's going on?
soon.
Do you need one?
To be honest, we need a unit for our materials, tools, and stuff like that. But we've got a little project coming up.
Okay.
Hopefully soon. But it's just getting to that level
Yes.
where you need it. And I'll talk about a few other little inspirational people that are trying to have inspired us. So I roll up now, and I'm gassed in it. I'm like, oh, bruv, that's Daniel from Asheville, bro. Who'd have thought I'd ever gonna bump into him?
He's about though, that guy, mashallah.
Yeah, he's on it, bro.
Yeah.
So I'll roll out. I was like, oh, what's going on, Danny, man? You know, I love your stuff, this and that, rare. So he's like, he's like, oh, so what are you boys here for? So I said to him, I'm here for the same reason you are. He looked at me because he saw our clipboards and stuff in it. So now he's already seen the place and come out.
Right.
So now I'm walking up, and obviously I see the brothers there, innit? The owners and that. So we're hugging and all of that stuff. And he must be thinking, bruv, we ain't getting this job. And I'm thinking, bruv, we ain't getting this job because of him. So we went and quoted it up. I think it was but it never went through because they found somebody else a little bit cheaper. But we quoted at like £1.1 million for the project. But it wasn't us.
Yes.
So we was going to do a certain section of it, and I knew some other brothers.
So it was a joint.
So they do like big boy projects,
Yeah.
massive projects, hospitals and stuff like that. So that's their field. So I said, look, you guys come and do it. Just give us a little drink, and we'll do certain parts of the job. Joint venture, we'll film it. Boom, done. But yeah, so that's when I got close with the CEO from
Sterling Ackroyd.
A very nice brother, mashallah. So going back to that point, that the whole point of us is in any game, you have to level up. You know, there's only so much that if you're happy staying at that level, there's nothing wrong with it, bro. Painting, decorate, you only want to do a couple of gas certificates, that's fine. But for me, the vision is to try and grow, network, because I may have started out as doing some painting, decorating, then I've gone on to gas, then I've gone on to electrics, but then now I want to go into a different side of project managing sites. So every time I drive past a building site and I see it building, I'm thinking, one day, inshallah, definitely. It's been a mad one, bro. I really appreciate it. I think we've talked for quite a long time, bro.
Definitely, bro.
But that clock, bro, just keeps...
that clock's lying, bro. It's been 3.5 hours.
Yeah, because I forgot to turn it on.
Is it?
Yeah. But
mate.
if you go, what's the YouTube channel?
Easy and CDS.
Easy and CDS. We'll put it in the description of this podcast, inshallah. And I will see you guys on the next one.